Ridiculous, the only online live play role-playing Dungeons & Dragons show where you decide what happens, except for today, because this is pre-recorded. We have to address
the Josiah in the room.
Josiah in the room.
The reason it's pre-recorded because there's going to be a lot of cutting out Josiah.
No!
What is a D20?
No!
I rolled a nat 20 and we haven't started yet.
Yeah. Cut out all your iconic moments, yeah. No, Josiah from The Amazing Race Season 37 with me and Jack. Josiah, you said you woke up in a cold sweat one day and said, I need to go to New York to play Dungeons & Dragons with the crew.
Actually, so true. I literally woke up and I was like, I really want to do this. And I'll never forget, for the rest of my life, Jack in Strasbourg broke his he was always in the race, and I told Alyssa this. I was like, I feel like I connect with everyone, but when I talk to Jack, his eyes are darting around
he's in the game.
Until I'm dead serious. I told you to ask Alyssa this, and I was like, until we talked about Dungeons and Dragons, and I was like, we connected on a personal outside of the race level.
Yeah, then you saw the little freak we know.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was talking like this, and I was like, oh my god, I want to be here, I want to do this. And he was like, you can do anything in Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, I want a bow and arrow that never misses. And he said, you can't do that.
You can't do that. And I walked away.
Except for that.
Back to the game.
And then he walked away from me, and I was like, I'm the biggest loser in the fucking world.
I was like, I can't believe I was real for you.
You walked over and whispered to Carson, and Carson was like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Pointed and laughed.
We gotta get him out.
Yeah. Where's the U-turn board? For no good reason.
That's so funny to
That
think
is
about you
so
guys as
funny.
race personas being
I
different. I mean, these
know.
guys are so competitive.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, we're just little nerds. We can't do anything.
Right. No.
But in
no.
game mode, you do get pretty.
I go freak
yeah.
mode. We've all seen me in freak mode.
I go a little freak mode too.
We're both so competitive.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Carson would like everybody on that race you can see is very competitive people.
Yeah.
But Carson would break and be like, okay, we're outside of the race. Let's talk about something. But
Yeah.
Jack, I felt like I'd be like, hey, how's your day? And he'd be like, my day's pretty good. How's your day? God damn,
I also think I apologize for my freak mode a little bit, and Jack is like, I will not apologize for my freak mode. You're like,
That is, I mean, listen, that is part of
Carson's an
me.
actor.
That's part of the
Yeah,
deal.
true.
I get weird.
Yeah.
I get weird and scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
So it makes
Uh,
you good at what
And
you
yet
do.
it charmed ya.
It's funny.
And you're here today.
well, it's so incredible to have you here. A little shout out before we begin. Macy, would you take our patron rock down?
Don't get scared. Thank you.
Yeah.
To our beautiful, sexy, cool, enviable wannabe you patrons as follows: Ari, Austin, Baking Bad, Hannah, Mackenzie, Haley, Alyssa, Julissa, Baron, Henry, Zane, Pablo, Mary, Ryan, Melissa, Dungstu, Laura, Yoel, Shelby, Sophia, PJ, KR, Finn, Sam, Madison.
And our anonymous donor.
Also, in 2 weeks' time from when this comes out, we should be releasing another Amazing Race D&D with Brooke from season 29, Greg from season 35, and once again, Ricky and Cesar from season 36. The Amazing Racers are
all winners. You didn't get the invite.
Yeah, I wonder why I wasn't invited.
I watched that
you
clip
can
in,
come over to this one.
Next week will be the Strixhaven
finale, yes, which has been oh my god, if you haven't watched Strixhaven, this last episode was one of my favorite episodes we've ever
The last
played.
two have
So
been
good,
really
so good.
background.
Well, if that's all of our announcements, I think we get into what I am calling the Eaglecrest ailment. We are playing all clerics. It is an idea that's been bouncing around in my head for a long time, which is to have an entire party with only one class. So we will see how it goes. But without further ado, let's go to the intro video and begin our adventure. Before we begin our adventure, we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up. These are new characters for you guys. So, if you guys would all close your eyes. I just want you to real quick think about your character. What do they look like, head to toe? What's their... I think all of you are playing short kings or queens. So there's not much head to toe, but think about what they're wearing, what it feels like to be in their bodies, what clothes, what items, what their hair looks like. And think about how they interact with people, how they speak, what is important to them. And in line with what Isabel's been doing recently, which I've really loved, we're going to take one breath together, and when you breathe out, we'll open our eyes. So breathe in. Eaglecrest Infirmary. A small, simple, and understated healing center located at the top of a hill overlooking Eaglecrest, a tiny town nestled deep in the Neverwinter woods. A place of work, but almost like home to most of you. You are Eaglecrest's finest team of healers. You stand in a small medical room. The lights dim as to save money on magical electricity bills. Next to you, an orc patient, dozens upon dozens of large, foot-long thorns sticking out of his body as if he had fallen into an enormous spiky bush. But despite his state, he sits smiling as he looks past you guys towards a huge crowd that is all gathered around in this room. There's a tsunami of reporters with gleaming recording crystal balls trying to get your attention. Over here! Over here! Kine, your medical director, a large red dragonborn in a medical coat and glasses, steps forward. You haven't seen him like this in a while. His face is gaunt, his steps are heavy, as if he hasn't been sleeping the past few weeks from stress. One at a time! And as you see his huge, weary form lunge forward, you think back to a letter you all received in the mail from him 3 days ago. Somebody can read this letter. Josiah?
The letter. My dearest staff, it brings me nothing but great sadness to tell you the news I've just received. Due to our recent lack of patronage, I'm sure in no small part due to the bastard Kayatonopobo the Mysterious, our branch funding from the Waterdeep Medical Center in the city is at risk of being cut. They have given me a week to renew faith in our center, or close its doors forever. They have set up a press event wherein we can display the very best of our staff. And you, my dears, are the very best of our staff. I love you all. I am sorry. Kine.
It's now 3 days later, and you stand in front of this crowd, determined to make a good impression on the community. As an air genasi, seemingly made completely out of and walking on air, glides forward. His crystal ball shines light into your face. Suddenly, on all the screens throughout the room, you see yourself projected on the news. Hello, Blaring Berry, ready for the Neverwinter reader. Just a couple questions for you all. You! And phoom, the light shines over to you. You see your face, phoom, on the screens. What does the audience see? You can describe your character.
So the audience sees a black herringon, rabbit-like person, has ears that don't stick up, kind of hang to the sides, and a white patch around his eye. He's wearing a fedora, kind of tipped low over one eye, and he's smoking a pipe. And he is
perfect medical professional on the job.
I trust him with my life.
Yeah. Smoking.
And he's smoking. And do we wear scrubs? What's the uniform?
Yeah. You guys have very simple. You know at other medical centers, there's very fancy, very pressed and polished.
It's like burlap.
It's very it's made out of burlap. It's
burlap scrub.
Yeah, it's basically a sack. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm wearing my burlap sack, and I'm also wearing an oversized blazer over
Budget cuts.
Yeah.
And I have black eyes, and Yeah, I think that's kind of what I look like.
Great. That is projected on all the screens, and you know it's projected other places too as people are tuning in live, and you hear Blaring Berry say, all right, Midnight Pazuki, yes?
Yeah.
So how confident are you that this healing is going to go well?
Well, what I gotta say is Midnight is confident in everything. So I sort of assume everything's gonna go well because that's sort of what I always do, you know?
Yeah, great. Well, we'll see, won't we? Now over to you. And the light shines to you, Porto. If you could describe yourself.
I am a 5-foot. Doctors say I'm 4'11" when they measure me. I'm
Right.
a 5-foot elf, and I'm not happy to be here. They're always wrong. Trust me. I don't know anything. I measure myself. I don't trust any other doctors.
It's on my ID.
Yeah. It's on my driver's license. So I'm 5-foot elf, a shorter elf. I'm almost never smiling, and I do have glasses. I have like brown, lightish blonde hair, and I'm just constantly grimacing, and I look like this. I just look like the world is a miserable place to be.
Great. Blaring Berry says, Porto El Corto. Now, Porto, I just wanted to ask you, you've been wanting to win the Emergency Elf Excellence Award for 5 years now, and it's gone time after time to Cedric Villecamp, as the entire crowd looks over, and sitting in the corner, sort of chewing his nails, is a tall, slender elf with long blonde hair down to his waist, and he looks at you and he smiles. As the audience turns back to you, do you think you have a shot for it this year, or do you think you're going to lose again?
I don't think that losing that silly, stupid award that Cedric Villecamp has constantly taken from me and is rightfully mine, although I don't care about it, but it is rightfully mine. I don't care about it. Cedric Villecamp doesn't deserve it in the first place. He stole my inventions. And, and just because he's a tall elf, we don't need to mention height in this situation. I don't think that needs to be important in the reporting. So I just think that I deserve it. I've earned it. Will I get it? Probably not, because Cedric Villecamp will reach to the top shelf that I can't reach, and he knows I can't reach it, and he'll take it from me.
And at that, you see Cedric Villecamp stand up from the chair, and he turns to the audience and he says, well, it sounds like he doesn't care about it, doesn't it? And he walks out of the room, closing the door.
I don't care.
And from the hallway, you hear, right. And then suddenly the crystal ball shines its light on you, as Bunyan described what they see.
Bunyan.
Yeah.
I want to kill.
So, I'm Bunyan, you see a red-haired, seemingly very young 14-year-old boy with glasses. He's even shorter, I think, than our small elf here. He still hasn't quite hit his growth spurt yet. Looking very dweeby, very youthful, no facial hair,
Human?
baby face. He's a halfling. So, yeah, he's like 3'8",
Human-esque, yeah.
probably. Wearing his scrubs, he has a stethoscope around his neck. He seems to, and he carries around a big bag full of medical journals, so you always know that he's a bookworm, but like only about medical stuff. I'm assuming you know we've worked together. You know that like he's the type of guy who like is not in on the joke. He doesn't like to work with patients. He'd rather do the research and have like one of you like whisper to you guys like,
actually, I don't think it's a broken tibia. I think it's actually a flesh-eating parasite on the leg.
and like have you guys relay the
So
information.
different.
Yeah, and whatever. But
Not a lot of bedside manner.
yeah, he doesn't really get how to do that. Kind of an anomaly that he's here. He's, sort of a savant who was able to get his medical license at a very, very young age. I think this is probably his first year on the job.
And you see Blaring Berry look up at him and say, and why should people trust you, being so young, over a private magic practice? Say, Kayatonopobo the Mysterious.
Well, the hypothesis that people have that private medical is better than public actually is a misconception. I believe we have great care here, and also people here who make the medical care here actually do it out of not for a higher paycheck, but because they have a passion for medicine, and I think that is really special.
All right, and the light shines over to you, Twiggy, and what does the audience see?
Twiggy is maybe related to Bunyan. Twiggy has,
You're just now realizing.
Twiggy is a gnome on the shorter end of the gnome stature. She also has red hair, very frizzy red hair. She has that thing where it's like pulled into a bun, a tight bun, but there's still so much like of it coming out that it almost looks like she has a little poof.
Something,
Yeah. That's not what she realizes she looks like right now, though. Like, she didn't mean for it to look like that. She has a very like flat face, kind of like bland features. She's just like a little homely. Like, she's just very like, you can tell she doesn't spend a lot of time putting herself together in the morning. She's focused on other things, like her homemade patches on her burlap scrubs that she has made for herself that say things like, first one to get the sutures in class, and like earliest clock in 10 days in a row, and like lots of little homemade things that she's made for herself.
She's made for herself.
Yes, you can tell they're
not
like
real.
different. No, they're like different little like pieces of like other shirts. You can see like have like basically written in Sharpie on them. And she has written her name, her full name, on her burlap sack as well.
Which is it? What again?
Twiggy Needlenose.
Twiggy Needlenose.
And as the light shines up on you, Twiggy, Barry asks, your parents are famous at Waterdeep Medical Center. Do you feel as if it is a tragedy, this tragedy at Eaglecrest is perhaps disappointing them?
Well, okay. I was thinking that you were going to ask something maybe a little more related to my work and kind of the name that I'm making for myself out here. But if you are going to ask about my parents, basically their hospital is stupid and wouldn't hire me. And so, like, I kind of think that everybody I've been working with is way cooler and smarter and better than the people that I, like, met when I went to hang out with them after school. So I think that we got it made over here. Eaglecrest all the way.
And as you say that, you see Medical Director Kind sort of step in and sort of say, "All right, it's getting a little personal. This is about the work, just as she said." And
I gotta ask a personal question, so.
Yeah.
Personal answer. You get
No, I'm agreeing with you. I think the press, lay off them. I am confident that my team has everything that it takes to renew faith in this hospital. Now, excuse us for a second. Let's give them a second to collect themselves, regroup, do whatever you guys need, and we'll start in a couple minutes.
Yeah. 30?
I'll get the masks together. And he starts to sort of busy himself at the corner, giving you.
Do you guys know what we're doing?
I
Get
look
ready for
towards
what?
the guy with spikes all over him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I assume we're trying to do surgery on this guy.
Oh, okay.
Please,
What was your name?
John.
John. I once knew a John. Anyway.
Okay, so... I think we've all known a John before.
I've never been on TV before.
Oh. Yeah.
Not a great reason to be on TV right now, John.
know.
You're covered in bushels of thorns.
Yeah, it's
Let's,
all right. It
How'd you get yourself into this little fix?
fell into a bush.
Sure.
That's what it looks like, for sure. Okay, well, what are some of your symptoms?
Well, I have dozens upon dozens of spikes sticking out of me.
You sort
They
of
don't hurt while they're in, but I've tried to pluck a couple out, and it's it's.
Keep trying, John. Just keep trying for us. We have things that we have to do.
Okay, I'll try on my own.
I'm gonna walk away. You guys can talk to John. I'm gonna see if there's important beings around here.
Okay, yeah. Make a perception check. You're trying to see in the crowd, like if in the press.
17.
You see that the press are people that are all sort of important around. A lot of them you don't recognize. You get the idea that they have been coming from all different sorts of towns and cities. That the whole Sword Coast is kind of watching this hospital to see what happens. Maybe if it's is it an indicator about other sort of little hospitals around that might be closing? And so you don't notice anybody that you know personally, but you notice some figures that are important in this community, including this man named Jonathan Hatleywood, who is he's a big real estate guy in Eaglecrest.
I told you I knew a John.
Can I just be like, Bunyan, come with me?
Oh.
I want Bunyan there. Bunyan might know John. Bunyan, everybody
Yes, sir.
can follow Bunyan.
It would be an honor to follow in your footsteps, sir.
It would be. You're absolutely right, Bunyan. Please calm down with the excitement. I don't need it. Bunyan,
It would be very appropriate to ask me to come with you, sir, but not awesome.
We'll work on it,
Very
Bunyan.
normal.
Keep trying, Bunyan. All right, Twiggy, everybody come with me. We're going to meet John.
Yeah, it's a very small sort of a medical room, so you can really easily go up to him and
Come with me.
Yeah.
5 steps.
Hello, John.
I can hear
Yes, sir.
There's a guy covered in thorns right there. You might want...
He's sort of writing. He's scrawling in a notebook. You see that he is like making notes about stuff.
John.
Oh.
Are you John?
John or Jonathan?
I prefer Jonathan.
All right, John. So,
Oh, hello, Bunyan. Bunyan can call me John.
Oh, no, I would never. Doctor, what was his last name?
Hatleywood.
Are you a doctor?
No, he's a real estate guy.
Oh, Mr. Hatleywood. I couldn't possibly.
I've taught Bunyan several things about real estate when we've chatted in the town.
Yeah, but I just.
Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Whoa.
Hypothesis. Thank the person for their compliment. Methods with a smile. Analysis. They will enjoy it. Thank you.
Is that allowed?
What did you think of that?
What did I think of your thank you?
Am I doing something wrong?
everything, Bunyan.
Oh.
You've done everything wrong. But John,
You sound like a guy trying to collect data to me.
It's all in pursuit of knowledge.
am I losing my mind here? Bunyan has made zero movement towards the conversation we need to have.
What is the sort of conversation you were hoping on having here?
Did you need
Midnight.
something, or?
Midnight, speaking my language. All right, Midnight, you take Bunyan's spot here.
Hey, just step aside for a second.
Yes.
Okay, Midnight, I don't want to talk to John. I can't stand John. He wanted me to call him Jonathan. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
So can you talk to John/Jonathan and get the information of what's going on? Why are all these reporters here?
Yeah.
I'm dying to know.
Hey, Mr. John.
Jonathan.
Why all these reporters here? Is it just to watch us do the surgery or something, or what do you want from us?
Well, everyone is curious as to what is going to happen. I, myself, am interested if, in case, the hospital does crumble, perhaps I can buy the place, turn it into a, I don't know, anything, a hotel, perhaps.
I think we're done here, John.
All right.
Nice
Well,
talking to you.
best of luck.
Someone needs to
Thank
kill
you.
that guy.
Need to what?
Someone needs to murder him.
Oh, what the heck?
and as
I'm living forever.
What the heck?
what the helly? And as you guys turn around and walk away from the crowd, you see that Kine has just finished setting everything up, and suddenly these sort of masks fall from the ceiling, sort of like an airplane. This is how you don't get anything in your lungs and things, and you know that you would put those on before starting, but the crowd starts to hush as the lights dim everywhere else, sort of a spotlight right on the center.
Not the surgery under.
I pull the mask
highly
down from the
atypical.
ceiling, kind of poke a hole through it.
Oh.
Put my pipe through that.
Okay, awesome.
Hot boxing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh
And-
my god.
And as the world stops, zooming in, like focusing up on what you're about to do, knowing that this operation might, regain the reputation of the hospital, or it might tarnish it. You all are faced.
Stop.
Oh my
You all
god.
are faced
Oh my god.
with
Oh.
a patient.
Oh
My god, I shouldn't have had so much coffee.
my goodness.
Now-
Oh my god, I hate this game. I hate electric shock. It's like my worst fear.
God.
Now,
But you gotta get over
electrocute
it.
you, right?
This guy
It
sort of
doesn't
wants
matter.
to die on the table.
What if this one
you
does?
guys look at your patient, and you see Barry sort of turn to his sort of this person controlling this sort of crystal ball that is projecting things, and he goes 3, 2, 1. You guys are going to take turns one at a time, taking one of the things out from Operation. Now, if you guys don't know Operation, the metal thing, if it buzzes on the side, his nose will glow and you'll feel a little zzz. Every time that happens, I will be keeping track of the reputation of how people are receiving the operation to be going.
Okay, guys. So, as much as I know the research, I've never really done surgery before. So,
Do we have like an attending or something in here with us?
yeah, Porto.
Okay, good.
Go in there and you take it out, Bunyan. It's not heart
Dude,
surgery.
yes.
Woo! As the crowd claps.
Woo!
That's right.
Twiggy's making a custom patch that says third item removed from John on Television Award.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, your fault!
As the next thorn comes out. Would you guys, could I have some anesthesia or something? You do know that there is a small sort of pipe in the corner of the room that if you take it off, it should be connected to sort of an anesthesia. Now, you can't. This is fantasy world.
Anesthesia pipe.
There is going to be a pipe that connects to sort of an anesthesia room that sort of pumps in sort of the anesthesia.
You ignore it anyway.
Yeah.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Sorry, do you want the anesthesia?
You put it on him. You turn on the anesthesia. You see the needle like that tells you how much is going. It doesn't move. Nothing comes out.
Oh, shoot. What? Bad news, buddy. Anesthesia ain't working. So,
What?
listen. Actually, it did work.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and use
placebo.
deception.
Make a deception check. Yeah.
Kind of a little power of positive thinking.
Yeah.
13?
Oh, you know what? I think I can feel.
It didn't work, buddy. Actually, it did work.
Yeah. While your scalpel is sort of inside trying to get this spike out of this orc, you guys hear a smack as Kine, his head, poof, hits the table. Phoom, he falls on the ground. You look out to the crowd. Suddenly, toof, 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 toof. Everyone starts to fall as you see green smoke
Oh, shit.
coming in through the vents
I'm
in.
gonna go close the lever.
You go over to close the anesthesia. It doesn't seem like anything is coming out of the anesthesia pipe. It seems like this green smoke is coming out from the air vents in the hospital as toof, 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 more people.
Just yank out that last spike real quick.
You see the patient start to also get knocked out as all of you who have masks on from your surgery are unaffected by this green smoke.
Are there any extra masks on the ceiling?
There doesn't seem to be, no. Kine prepared only masks for you.
Okay, I want to do a quick experiment. I'm going to take the mask off. I'm going to see how long I'm able to stay awake without it. And then you put it back on me, okay?
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Oh, okay.
As
Because
you,
what if we lose
I don't care
him?
about you at all. Go ahead and do it.
I'm thinking it's good to know how long we can have them off.
Yeah, and if you...
They sort of immediately seem to just pass out, no?
Don't you think, fellow data collector?
What?
I want to take the mask off.
What does Bunyan know? Do the mask.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
No!
I want to take the mask off.
You immediately start feeling
Two.
about at 2.
Okay, so
Mask back on.
And right as you are testing that out, all of on these sort of magical sort of crystal ball sort of televisions that are all around, you see a figure robed come onto the screens. Well. Doesn't seem like the surgery went very well, did it?
On the
you
contrary,
see any
we
sticks in
sort
this
of got
guy?
all the thorns out of that guy.
Oh.
And that was what we were asked to do, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But not without a few bumps, right? Well,
not really.
the public doesn't see. They'll be very disappointed in this performance once they figure out that someone broke the anesthesia pipe and the entire hospital's asleep. Give up.
Is that Kayatonopobo Bozo?
Make a history check.
Bozo?
For sure.
Ooh, let's see. 18 plus dirty 20.
It seems from what people describe, you've never seen him in real life. He's a mysterious figure, Kayatonopobo the Mysterious.
Can you sort of say his name slower and one more time?
Kayatonopobo.
Topo Chico.
Give me a sense of the environment. Like, are we in a separate room from the
You are
reporters and stuff?
No, you are all in the same, crammed into the same sort of small medical surgery room, but right outside the door is hallways leading to other rooms, to sort of the check-in area. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to that recording crystal that was being used and smash them.
Okay, yeah. There's a bunch. There's a ton of reporters from all over the place, but...
Smash. Come on, you guys! We're gonna destroy the evidence!
Twiggy, this is live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, as you do anyway.
Bad camera angle.
You get the sense that somewhere in Silvery Moon or Waterdeep, you see the small gnome shoe coming down on their live TV screen as these crystal balls shatter.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
And the whole room, you guys look up and the whole room is filled with this green smoke.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah. Roll an Arcana check. Or, yeah, just...
I think it just
yeah,
works.
Yeah, do Detect Magic, yeah.
I think it just works.
Yeah, I think it just works, actually.
I puff through my pipe a little bit more, take a couple of puffs, and you see the tendrils of smoke start to rise out of my pipe again and just kind of disperse into the air, and like the smoke should kind of turn a different color when it senses magic.
As you sort of are looking around at what looks magical, this smoke, this anesthesia that's in the air, right? Like, you expect that to come back a little magical. It seems like this is tangible. Someone actually pumped the smoke, the sleep smoke that you guys know of, into the vents. However, when you reach out with your Detect Magic, one of those tendrils slips underneath the door, and from the other side of the door, you sense something small, something tiny.
I hop over to the door,
moving.
take one big hop over to the door, open it up.
As you open up the door more, it seems like the entire hospital is filled with this green smoke.
Where is my little thing going?
Down the hallway, you see what looks to be a mushroom wearing a pajama set, moons and stars, rifling through somebody who has fallen in the hallway, rifling through his pockets.
Hey! I start hopping after him.
Yeah. Make a dexterity, just a flat dexterity check.
Okay. Five?
Yeah, this mushroom is fast as he turns around the corner.
I use thaumaturgy and just all of the lights start to kind of flicker on and off, and I say, "Midnight wants you to turn around, buddy." Whoa. And it kind of like booms.
Make an intimidation
speakers.
check.
I know, I'm scared.
Dice.
Yeah, I turn around.
Sorry.
You do a 360.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 1, a critical failure.
Yeah. You hear. As it grows farther and farther away.
Honestly, there was no one in there, so
I'm never getting
don't know
another
what
job
it
after this.
yeah, maybe not, bro. But listen, we don't need to get jobs. We don't need to work for the system. You know what I mean? We
I'm
can sort of
14.
create our own work.
You're
You
old
extra
enough to
don't need a
retire.
job.
This is my legacy.
Bunyan, you should have never had this job in the first
Okay.
place. I want to focus on the pipes. The mushroom's gone. Bunyan, I did the surgery better than you did.
Yes, sir. Yes, Dr. Corto.
Everyone listen. We need to close the pipes. Is it possible to close the pipes? Stop the the gas?
Yeah,
Gas?
you don't. So what you have? Well, make a history check.
Okay. 17.
Nice, and you add something to that actually too. But
History.
it should be wisdom
+2.
probably. Yeah. Nice, 19. Yeah. From what you know, because you guys are not anesthesiologists, but you're trained sort of in it. You know that there is no the way that the smoke was coming in. It was not just a broken pipe. It was pumped through the vents. However, you do know where the anesthesia room is, so you could go there.
Does the gas or smoke? It's green. We can see it.
It's green, yeah. It's
Is
like a
that
fog.
What our anesthesia normally looks like.
It
We know
is, yeah.
It's not something
Oh,
else.
so it is in what is it called?
Sleep smoke.
Is that what it's called professionally?
It's like sevoflurane. Yes, yeah.
Sleep smoke?
That's exactly what we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep smoke, and it is green.
Well, with a 19 as well, you would know that also in the anesthesia room, you have the sleep smoke, which
Yes.
puts people to sleep.
Yes.
You also have a substance called rouse root, where if somebody chews
Wake up
on it,
smoke.
Yes.
it's the only way to wake up from sort of this sort of special anesthesia.
Well, we gotta stop it first before we get any rouse root, because otherwise they're just gonna knock the fuck back out.
And here's my question: do we want anyone to arouse from this route? Do we want to just turn it off, and then we don't need our masks anymore? But do we want to wake the reporters to seeing this awful?
Yeah, maybe we should
Chaos?
sort of move them all, and like they've never been here, and then we leave them a sort of note that was like, "You never were anywhere. You just woke up here."
You guys, it's on TV all over the world.
So
Bunyan,
then we
stop
hack
thinking
into
logically.
the main frame, and we sort of erase that footage.
It was live.
It'll be kind of butterfly effect. What's that called? No, not butterfly effect. Something else.
Okay.
Where it's like, did that ever happen? Actually?
Mandela.
The Mandela
Mandela
effect.
effect. Yeah. It'll be like, no, I never saw it on TV.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm sort of
Wait, but-
saying.
Okay.
We make it never it never happened.
Do you
We
guys
make it
know how
disappear.
live TV works?
Bunyan, stop talking. I love that Bunyan has all like this is an ongoing thing where Bunyan does everything really well, and everyone just shuts him down.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Bunyan, I'm not sure you
smoke at a
understand
turn.
how TVs work.
Yeah, Bunyan.
So listen, here's I think what we do. We have to stop the smoke first of
Yeah,
all.
I think that's the whole TV. Us going to a TV station is maybe like step 2. But
Yeah, sure.
do we know where like the HVAC or something is here?
Well, we can go to the anesthesia room to turn off the smoke.
Bunyan.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, we should go
Yeah,
to the
that was
anesthesia
stupid.
room to turn off the smoke.
The sleep
Yes.
smoke. Yes.
whoa, oh,
Great midnight.
good idea.
I start hopping through the hall. And is that like detect magic thing that would still be on? I think it's on for an hour or like 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
But is it tracking anything else?
It doesn't seem to be tracking anything else.
Was that purple thing or whatever I saw coming maybe from the mushroom?
From what you saw of the size and shape of that creature, you did you assumed that it was the creature itself that
And what was he rifling through?
Like
he was
somebody's
rifling
stuff.
through people like the pockets of somebody who was passed out.
I go over to the person who was passed out first.
Yeah.
Like, do I recognize this person?
No, it's a patient that you weren't working on. But make a perception check.
To get some new dice. 12.
With a 12, it takes you some time. You're trying to figure out who this person is. You're trying to figure out what this creature was trying to rifle through. You see a wallet on the floor with some gold pieces sort of, scattered. Great, you get 4 gold pieces.
And I see if there's anything else.
Not really much. There's some knickknacks and sort of an ID of some sort.
I take that too.
Okay, great, you do.
Multiple identities.
But sort of right next to the body, you see something that doesn't seem like it came out of the actual pockets of the person. And you see this piece of paper.
Hey, I got an idea.
What's that you holding?
I got an idea.
Okay, so it sort of seems like these are instructions for the bad guys. Team 1, take the rouse route, bring it to the facility. Team 2, pump the sleep smoke through the vents. Team 3, new client, Oma, bad hip. You guys know her?
No.
Oma,
Do we?
bad
History
hip.
check.
Everyone make a history check.
14.
19.
10.
Oh yeah. 14.
14, 14.
19.
14.
14, 14, 19,
10.
10. You do not know Oma, but the 3 of you have visited Oma's Vina shop in town.
Wondering. That was so weird for me to hear. Oma's my grandmother-in-law, and she saw Carson in the play The Inheritance.
Oh,
before I ever
my
met him.
God.
Yeah.
Does she have a Vina shop?
No, but
There's a Vina in the play The Inheritance, and she was obsessed with it. She was obsessed with the play, and then she was obsessed that a Vina came out.
oh my
And then when I heard
gosh,
Oma, I was
I
like,
love
is
that.
that just a coincidence? Okay, Oma's Vina shop. That's incredible.
you know Oma owns a Vina shop
Okay.
where she sells sausages of all types. And the three of you, unfortunately not you, Twiggy, but the 3 of you do know that you visited the shop, you've bought the Vinas, and you think they're delicious.
Yes, Oma, the Vina woman.
Oh yeah, I love Venus.
Yeah, all right. It says bring her to the facility through the hidden route in town. No stealing people's things. This time, idiots, or else no snacks. So I just saw a sort of mushroom in the hall stealing stuff. So he already broke the rules, so they're probably not very good criminals.
Oh, so you think there's a secret mushroom group who's doing bad stuff?
Yeah. So
Hypothesis.
I'm worried now that from
Mushrooms taking over the hospital. Methodology? Smoke sleeping stuff.
here's what
Analysis?
I'm worried about. They say take the route.
Oh, sorry, I spoke out of turn.
Yeah, sort of. They said take the rouse route. So I wonder if there's no rouse route.
I'm thinking
left.
there's none
I'm
on the
thinking there's
premises.
probably not.
Yeah.
That's my hypothesis.
What was the last thing that they're bringing somebody with a busted hip?
Don't take
here?
snacks.
Oh my,
Or you don't get
Bring
hips.
her, Oma bad hip. Bring her to the facility through the hidden route in town. Okay, what's the
There's a hidden route.
facility?
I'm sort of getting the hidden route in town.
There's a hidden route. What does it mean?
While they're all reading over this, I think I would be checking the pulse of everyone, just making sure they're all okay.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna die. My duty does not end.
Isn't it
when,
sort of a bad thing
when
if you
I'm
get
not
too
on
much
TV.
sleep smoke?
Make a medicine check.
Doesn't seem
guidancing
like it
myself.
could be good.
10.
You can't be sure. At first, you think they're all dead,
Oh my god,
and then you're like, wait, maybe they're not.
Oh. I got scared.
But jury's still out on that.
Do you guys all think that maybe they're all dead?
I keep leaning on Bunyan and everybody else's intelligence because I'm too irate and confused to admit that I don't know what's going on ever. And I'll never admit Bunyan's. So, Bunyan,
Dr.
they're
Koto-
obviously dead.
Oh,
Unless
Shit,
they're
wait,
alive.
what? I want to run over and check a pulse.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
30-20.
Everyone is so
17.
alive, yeah.
What? You guys-
yeah.
Did y'all find a dead person? My guy's not dead.
They're deadly serious alive,
Yeah, deadly alive for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, you got a
obviously.
good
All right,
sense of
Julia,
humor.
let's get to the sleep smoke room, right? Like kind of
Yeah.
towards it.
Let's go to the sleep smoke room.
Before we go, I'm gonna go over to Kine and first kind of like prop him up so he's not, I don't know, just so when he wakes up, if he wakes up, he is like sitting up. And then, I'm not trying to steal from him, but I'm like, if there's anything that he has that would maybe help us on, I don't know if like,
Key card.
yeah, that kind of vibe. Like, very respectful. As I go through his pockets, I'm like, sir, this is just for the hospital. This is for the hospital.
Yeah, make an investigation check. You easily sort of prop him up on a seat.
6.
Yeah, you don't find, it seems as though like he was just prepped for this moment. He doesn't have anything. Everything that he was in his pockets was being put on the table for you guys to use. He like it doesn't feel like he has much else that is maybe helpful.
Okay. Sir, sleep tight. We're gonna figure this out.
And I'm gonna cut a little bit of the bottom of his burlap scrub off and write,
I survived the smoke.
okay, I'm ready to go.
Great.
Yeah, to the sleep smoke room.
Okay, you guys all go to the sleep smoke room? Okay. Whoever's leading, I since you said it, I was assuming it was you. Can you make a survival check?
I don't know this hospital.
Oh, through the smoke, and because you're not an anesthesiologist, like you're not in there quite often, just make a survival check with advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
Or how about just rolled once, and then Josiah, since you learned a lot about where the anesthesia was, you roll as well, and I can take the higher of the two.
15.
I completely missed
13.
that these say PDKU on the
Oh,
bottom.
And
really?
guidance.
What'd you say?
13.
13, what'd you say?
17.
17. Yeah, but working together, you find it pretty quickly. You sort of turn the corner, and you go down a couple hallways, and when you reach the room, the hinges of the door have been ripped off.
Shoot.
And that's what you see in the hallway.
I think somebody's been here.
Yeah.
It certainly looks that way,
Mr. Porto.
How could a little mushroom rip the...
Hello?
No
Hi.
response.
Is anybody in there? Cut it out if so, legit.
Are you prepubescent or no?
No, I'm just 14.
All right.
But-
Just checking.
I'm like,
What's
but
it
like-
to ya?
Like, is he like giving like child or like
Well,
teen
right.
boy?
I think it's like,
Just for my own knowledge.
Like a young savant.
yeah, young, very, like, looks too young for my, I'm also a halfling, so like, I'm probably
Oh
like,
yeah, baby,
like,
baby.
baby, like,
Baby-faced.
yeah, like, higher voice, because I'm also smaller.
Copy.
Baby
Is-
face.
Is your detect magic still on? Like, can you kind of push that into this room we're about to enter that we can't really see into?
Has it been 10 minutes?
Not yet, no.
Yeah. I walk into the room and see if there's anything magical.
Yeah. When you walk in, you guys see immediately ripped out of the walls all of the tanks that hold the anesthesia, the sleep smoke. They've been ripped out of the walls. This whole place has been emptied out almost completely.
God.
It is a complete blank slate of a room. The rouse root are in these canisters usually, sort of lining the walls. All of it, all the things that you could use to wake up the entire hospital have been stolen. And your detect magic, you sense this sort of sparkles, this sense of magic that was on this creature that was running through the hallway. And you sense it sort of on the ground as there's a big sort of pool that then trails out of the room
Of like-
down the hallway.
Or like water?
It's basically like purple dust, kind of.
And I like go like this.
Yeah, it tastes like mushroom.
Tastes like mushroom.
And it
Purple mushroom.
is sort of an unexplainable sort of mushroom dust. Do you believe it's magical in some nature, inherently magical, but you don't know
Magic mushroom.
what exactly it is. Yeah. and it seems to be almost like a trail. It seems like the more you analyze it, it feels like it's like footsteps. It's like you can track it. That they came into this room, they sort of all collected in the center, and then there's a trail leading out.
Pretty sloppy work.
They literally left a trail to
They
where
sort of
they
left
are.
a trail of footsteps where they're going.
This is a trail of footsteps to where they're going, the mushrooms.
Yes, sir.
That's what it seems like.
That's
Right, that's what I just said.
You're so smart.
Thank you.
This guy's a freaking genius.
Right, that's what they call me.
Yeah.
Maybe now I'll get the Elf Excellence.
Award. Oh, I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah,
You've been
where
after it
the
for-
hell is that guy? Whatever his name
Villicamp.
was.
I've been wondering this entire
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Can I
Did
do
he
a
pass out
perception check on where
too?
Villicamp's at?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
3.
Can we all? When he says that,
Yeah, where
Yeah.
is that guy?
You are Porto.
I'm 8.
Okay, yeah, with an 8, Porto, you are blind with anger at this man. You are sort of looking all around, just in this room. You're sort of your
Seeing red.
what's it called? Like your like baseline knowledge goes out the window when you're like trying to look for him in this tiny room when he's not there. But everyone else look. I mean, unless
22.
whoever-
Oh.
22.
Wow.
9.
Way to go, Midnight.
9.
Of course.
13, but
13. Yeah, you with a 22, the two of you haven't seen him at all walking through the hallways.
He's gotta be part of this.
was he masked up? Masked?
He was
up?
not masked up. No. When you with a 22, you sort of had your eye on him. Outside of the door, there was sort of a silhouette when he walked out, and he was sort of waiting around. It seemed as though that he should have been right outside of the door like he was seemingly waiting there for what happened inside. So that was the last time you
He was sorry.
knew
Say that
him.
one more time.
Like he wanted to see what happened.
He was sort
with
of
the
waiting
surgery.
right outside the door to hear and listen and sort of sense what was going
when
on.
we kind of went to that
But when
area,
you went out, he
wasn't
was
there.
not. He was
Should
not.
we go back and
It's
see
sort
if
of very interesting and mysterious.
Oh, like when we left.
He was gone.
He was
had
gone.
disappeared.
He wasn't knocked out. He was just gone.
That is extremely suspicious.
So he's nowhere amongst these bodies of passed out
yeah.
He's nowhere.
people. He's an evil elf.
As we
I think he's an
move
evil
on,
elf.
I want to take a little bit of the stuff on the floor and can I cast Ritual Cast Identify on it just as we keep moving to see what this...
Yeah.
I
purple
also
stuff is?
ritual casted detect magic.
Yeah. No, come on, no. You didn't wait 10 minutes. But where are you guys? As you said, as we're moving, where are you moving towards?
Oh, okay, so the smoke isn't coming from here? The smoke is not coming from that room, it seems like. That's like what we're gleaning from those canisters
No.
not being there. It's coming
It
from somewhere
seemed
else.
like it was pumped into the air, and now it is just sitting throughout the entire hospital.
Okay,
Follow
do
the
we know
tracks.
where, like, the maintenance room is kind of thing?
We could split up.
Find
Some
the
people could
HVAC.
look for the maintenance
Maybe the
room,
roof?
and Midnight could follow the tracks.
I know exactly where the maintenance room is.
Midnight, that doesn't feel like...
What have you been doing in the
Seems
maintenance
like you
room?
can only do your thing.
Yeah, you know, I guess other people could follow the tracks too, but nobody needs to worry about it if they don't want to. You know what I mean?
Didn't you already just lose the mushroom?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bunyan. Ah.
Yeah.
I'll take some people to the maintenance room. Bunyan.
Yeah.
What?
Pop quiz. Where is the maintenance room?
Yes, sir. Good question.
History check?
Yeah, make a history check.
13.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, you on the one floor up there is sort of a janitorial sort of maintenance room.
Hypothesis. 1 floor up, janitorial maintenance room. Methods, take the stairs.
Everybody stop.
Analysis, we're gonna get there.
Bunyan, you infuriate me. Listen, anyone who wants to follow me, 1 floor up, take the stairs. We're going to get to the maintenance room.
All right, Midnight's gonna follow these tracks.
Let's just all go,
Midnight.
Midnight.
I trust
We can
Midnight.
come back for the tracks.
All right, but what if there's no time to waste? You know what I'm saying?
You just wanted to catch these mushrooms.
Yeah, we gotta catch these guys. Don't you think sort of the farther they get away from us?
Yeah.
But maybe you're right. I mean, we're wasting time talking about it, honestly. We should
Let's
just go
waste time.
upstairs.
Let's waste like 30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah, we can sort of get together here, talk it all out.
Okay. We could use an express pass in this situation.
No,
Let's instead just stand,
I don't think
let's
we
stand
need
here and
to.
discuss it as much as we can.
Smelling notes of keys.
Shut up! Okay. Anyone who wants to follow me, I know exactly where the maintenance room is at. Midnight, you do whatever you want. I trust you wholeheartedly, but if you leave me alone with these nerds, I'm gonna be seeing red.
All right. We'll go to the maintenance room and then we're gonna go follow the tracks.
Let's go.
All right, you guys go up pretty easily, finding sort of this maintenance room on the second floor. You go up the stairs. It still surprises you that the entire hospital is so full of this green smoke, even on this next floor. And you find this janitorial room. When you open the door, you see two figures, brooms in their hands, sort of slumped over each other, also asleep.
Yeah. Can I search their bodies?
Yeah, go for it.
Bummer.
Midnight is
Got anything
scary.
15.
You find 2 pieces of gold and a drawing of a female elf that is signed with a little kiss on it.
Oh. What's her state?
Nude.
Knew it.
Oh, okay. The picture.
I put it in my pocket as well.
Do we see that? Are you trying to be
Makeup?
sneaky?
No, I take the gold and kind of flip it in my. I flip it up in the air.
Midnight, do you do this like?
That seems like unethical, Midnight.
Yeah, do you do this to like your patients and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
No, what?
Okay.
How did you get your
If they
license?
don't hide their stuff, then yeah.
We gotta report this.
Pretty cool, Midnight. Pretty
What?
cool. Bunyan, you can report it to me.
I appreciate the honesty more than anything.
Yeah.
Listen,
Honesty and thievery.
honesty, thievery. Those are sort of my pillars.
I'd like to see the photo that you just put in your pocket.
Yeah, of course.
I take it out. I look at it. I'm clearly aroused by this photo, but she's too tall. And I hand it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
you see written on the back is from your loving wife. No, it seems like the janitor. This is the janitor's wife.
Yeah.
Tall wife.
You
this
never
guy
know
has.
when something's gonna be worth something one day. You know what I mean?
Right, it could be like a
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Are they
good picture.
dead?
no.
Oh, Bunny.
Well, unless
Are they dead?
Make a medicine check.
Oh, these guys.
9.
Dead.
they're dead. Oh my God.
There's
I
no
don't
way.
know
There's
about
no
that.
way.
The gas is getting stronger.
Oh.
Uh,
7.
Dead.
Oh my God!
They're both dead?
They're both dead.
They've been in
And
the
he just
gas
stole
for
their
too
money
long.
and a photo of his wife?
I got
His
a
tall
17.
elf wife?
They're super alive.
No, they're super alive. Let's get it together.
Bunny and Twiggy, you guys are
Okay,
the worst
sorry.
at this.
Yeah,
Do
but
we
you
sort
know,
of need to do a little bit of a class on how to take someone's pulse or what?
do you even know how to do that?
No, I can just tell they're alive by looking at them.
Wow, I should start trying to do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
with my eyes closed, just go over the pulse.
I know,
Just
I didn't
fingers.
even think to see if they're
Didn't even touch them.
breathing.
You didn't even, just neither one of you really touched them
that's
at all.
probably
Yeah,
why.
we were just like,
Classic.
Let's open our eyes next time.
Okay, is there anything in this room that's gonna help us? I look around.
Yeah. Make a perception or investigation check. What are you looking for particularly? Particularly.
Yeah, I guess any sort of kind of thing that would like allow like how the smoke is getting transferred through the system, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn, Midnight.
18. Midnight is kind of eating.
With an 18, you do see that up high in this room, there does seem to be sort of an HVAC system center. Like it controls how the air is pushed through the hospital.
All right, somebody get me up there. Somebody get me on the shoulders.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna crawl up Porto's back.
You don't get very
Okay,
far.
excuse me. Sorry, careful.
oh yeah, we might all have to.
Yeah, it might need to be a three-person situation.
I hop. I go.
Now you're on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got to get on top?
No. Stay down there. Stay down there.
Porto, make a strength saving throw.
10. And do I get to get
plus
strength also? Plus 1. 11.
11. Twiggy, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I also rolled a 10. 12.
Okay, you have one but you guys both keep it together as you on top. You open up the HVAC system and you realize it has been destroyed.
Hey, the HVAC system's been destroyed. Pretty sure.
Make a nature check.
Shit.
Or a medicine check.
Ah, shit. Would you guys call this a lateral
12.
lisp? What is this?
Lateral lisp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lateral
I
lisp?
call that exactly a lateral lisp, yeah.
I trained as a Shakespeare actor. Trained as a voice and speech instructor.
Gotta know how to, disguise yourself at all times.
All this time in
Voices.
my field, I didn't even know I didn't never take the time to diagnose myself.
Yeah, there's sort of things you can do for that, probably.
Classic medicine. Anyways, do you see anything in there that is
12.
a skill?
A 12. With a 12, you would...
Also detect magic, maybe still.
Yeah, the detect magic, the only thing that the detect magic is still picking up is sort of the trail from downstairs. You sense it downstairs. But you get the sense that without this HVAC system, you know this sleep smoke. And you do know it wears off. That if you get rid of it, they will wake up sooner. But even if you did get rid of it, it will take them a couple hours to wake up.
Without that
But you
root.
do know that the fog will dissipate on its own, probably by the end of the day.
All right, I'm not sure if we need to worry about the fog anymore. I think we can just move the bodies, search them.
What?
Why do you need to move my body?
Searching the
Why are we-
bodies midnight.
All right, I'll do the searching of the bodies. I'll meet you guys back downstairs. I'm gonna hop down the hallway and go specifically towards like the wealthiest looking people, like that guy, the
Jesus.
real estate agent.
Yeah. You would know all the wealthies are in the room the surgery room that you were in.
No,
Yeah.
I run down there and just, can I do like an investigation check for all of them, kind of? Or...
Cool. Yeah, make an investigation check. While you're doing that, the three of you, where are you going?
I want to go straight up to Porto and be like, and I don't really care if Twiggy hears actually, but I'd be like,
Dr. Corto, I have to file a complaint against Midnight. I'm starting to wonder if maybe his credentials are
Fucking
falsified
not.
or something, because I believe it is in the handbook of to not search any or take anyone's valuables while they're under general anesthesia.
And so I don't know about the handbook as much, but I do know that if we're trying to be an upstanding hospital that is undergoing scrutiny right now,
Right.
that we should probably take action against this, no?
Is there any way that you would feel comfortable explaining this to the board?
Yes, the board.
What do I have to do to get both of you to stop speaking to me? I'll take your complaint.
Well,
Twiggy, hand me your complaint.
I'll have to write it down.
Bunyan,
But I will.
you
Yes,
both have
sir.
been just complaining to me for the past 15 minutes.
I have
about
written
cool
a-
Midnight.
I have
Midnight's the
written a
only cool
60-page
person in this
paper.
group, and you want me to kick Midnight out right now.
what the
And
hell?
I want to use.
The Riz is gonna go like to the floor.
I want to use. What's the thing?
thaumaturgy?
Yes. I want to use thaumaturgy, and I want it to get very dark and things to shake.
Oh,
Midnight is the only cool person in this group. I'm surrounded by two nerds complaining about the one cool person. Takes a little coin here, takes a little coin there, takes a photo of somebody's wife. Everyone has issues. That's Midnight. We are gonna keep moving on. Please hand me your complaints. Have them written down. Twiggy, you've done nothing to write anything down. And Bunyan, I've had to hear you speak for the last 15 seconds, and I thought about jumping into the sevoflurane gas myself. The sleep smoke.
yes, sir. I'm sorry for bringing up anything. I just thought it might be. It was Twiggy's idea.
So,
I'm going to hand you 2 complaints. And when one has your name on it, do not give that too much thought.
Oh, fantastic. As the lights as the thaumaturgy made it dark, it gets lighter again. And downstairs, what is your investigation check?
Yeah, I'm just kind of whistling around, like kind of casually taking people's wallets out, looking through them and throwing them. 11.
11, you don't find much, weirdly, but you do find
Credit cards?
9 gold.
Okay.
Check in on that identify spell that I ritualed.
Oh, yes. So as you're going through that, as you're writing down, your complaints, suddenly it dawns on you. You've identified this. You've never experienced this. It does seem to be that these are sort of innately magical, sort of fey mushroom creatures, and that the dust is just the dust that the spores that come off of them, as they walk, as they talk,
Okay.
Yeah.
No spells though. This is just kind of their.
No spells.
This is just kind of their dandruff.
That's just their dandruff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, Twiggy. I didn't mean to blame it on you. I just got nervous.
It's okay.
I mean, we both wanted to have a complaint. I'll co-sign it.
Yeah, I don't mind writing a complaint. That's
Can I pop up here? I don't know how much time that would take, but
Going
I'm
through,
gonna say you're still
30
downstairs.
bodies.
Yeah, because you also said you were meeting.
3 seconds.
You said you were meeting somewhere.
Down
Yeah.
like coins and wallets and photos.
I put them in my hat, all the coins. You can say it's like lined with pockets and stuff, like
Oh,
the inner
awesome!
lining.
Perfect, like perfect coin pockets,
Yeah,
for like a collection.
Where you put like the 50 states.
Yeah, right.
And I-
Exactly.
What were you saying?
Well, you said you were gonna meet somewhere, right? You said then we'll meet up.
Oh, yeah.
Are you meeting them back up, or are you guys meeting somewhere else?
I think by the tracks, maybe.
Okay, cool. Okay, you guys would do the same?
Yeah, I take the complaints that were written out and I just throw them in the trash in front of both
Oh,
of them.
we have photocopies, but okay.
Okay, as you guys make your way downstairs, you guys do meet up at sort of near the tracks.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Not much. What are you up to? Midnight? Bunyan. Go
Can I
ahead,
make an inside
Bunyan.
check?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Cocked. 18.
Can I?
You can't know exactly what they've been up to, but you sense very well that Bunyan is not looking you straight in the eye. He has a problem with you.
Nothing midnight. We were
I
just.
pick him up by the scrubs,
Oh,
which I guess I'm not very much taller than him, so
Yeah.
kind of like.
Yeah,
Jolt him towards
yank
me.
him forward. Yeah.
Our little tiny group.
If you got something to say to me, say it to my face, kid.
I lodged a formal complaint with Twiggy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got a lot of those. They don't ever really do anything with those, so complain away, I guess.
What's the point of them?
Listen, I got a natural innate talent. When you got that, you can kind of get away with what you want to get away with. You know what I'm saying?
What is your talent?
Medicine? Did you not see me work on those thorns out there?
That's true. You were pretty good.
It's sort of a burden I gotta carry with me. Do I want to be a healer? No. I want to start a mob.
What?
So.
But that's sort of something that we should.
Right.
And now you promised you never
I
leave this hospital.
I try to look her up and down, does she have any weapons on, or I don't know.
You guys, I got 2 daggers strapped to my waist.
I guess I mean any strange machine guns of sorts or any magical guns.
It doesn't seem like magical guns. No, 2 daggers strapped to the waist.
Oh.
Coins in the hat. Cigar.
Coins in the tipped fedora.
Yeah.
Midnight. Can I ask you a question?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, sure, why not?
okay. Have you ever killed anybody?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought we should kill that real estate agent out there.
That's true.
right.
You
I
did
thought
say that.
maybe you were
said
kidding.
that. I thought
but-
that was a joke. Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
actually, right now would be like the perfect time to do something about that. You know what I mean?
No, we shouldn't do that. I don't
think so.
that's.
Even I don't think so.
Hit someone. Yeah, Porto
That's
never makes
character
his
growth.
mind known. He never makes his feelings known.
Oh.
That's pretty.
All right.
Should we stop here and just talk to you for a while, Midnight? Because I thought you were gonna be here for a while. And this whole
Sorta.
mob thing's throwing everybody here for a loop.
I never
So
said
run down
nothing
the
about no
clock.
mob.
Yes, you did. Just
You just-
literally 60 seconds ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
When
So-
you stop. You just said that, like literally 60 seconds ago.
Nope.
Wow. Twiggy, help me. Midnight, should we all stop inside of this green smoke and talk to you for a while? Have you been killing people here?
So why are
No,
you
no,
in
I'm a
the
healer
hospital?
here. Do no harm. Do no harm.
You've been doing great so
I do no
far.
harm except for the harm you do, apparently.
I do my harm mostly outside of these walls. You know what I'm saying?
Mostly.
Well, it depends on what you want to call harm. Do I take some gold? Do I take some identification here and there? Yeah. Most of the people who come in here have a little extra something to spare.
Is Midnight even your real name?
Midnight Pazuki, baby.
Well, I know that, but is it really?
Midnight.
I don't know, is it?
6 weeks ago, a photo of my family, which is a very short family, and 4 gold coins went missing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I try to pickpocket Midnight and figure out all of what Midnight has.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, you trying to get inside my hat or what?
I'm
'Cause I
guidancing
think that'd
myself.
be pretty hard. Disadvantage because I keep it in my
9.
fucking hat? Well, whatever. It doesn't do
Yeah,
anything.
you see him try to reach for you. Almost like in Showgirls, like
Oh my
Midnight.
God.
Don't go reaching around my body looking for something like you're gonna pull a weapon on me or something. You're gonna get slapped in the face.
All of the people you've been pickpocketing could say the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty slick about it. Do I pickpocket? I either pickpocket them carefully or I do it when they're knocked out from sleep smoke.
You got a point.
I
there.
am fucking staring you right in the eye, man. You try to pickpocket me?
Please don't curse at me.
Midnight has a point. I'm gonna be honest. That's pretty cool now. Now that I
Are
think
you in
about
on
it.
this too?
No, I just think Midnight's really cool. You both are nerds. I don't know what I don't know how to explain
He
to you.
stole
both.
from your family.
You follow me around. Yeah. You know
Oh,
what? I might
yeah.
have given it to Midnight for all I know. Midnight, where
This
are
is
you
me
going?
hopping away, following the trail.
okay, yeah.
Oh, God.
Make a perception check.
I guess we gotta worry
I
about
need to
that
update
later.
my resume because this place just isn't right.
19.
With a 19,
I know.
yeah, you
Shut
can
up.
you follow the trail pretty distinctly, and you see it pretty distinctly, and in the distance you hear
I'm gonna
I
go
start.
towards
I
that.
like
Oh.
get down on all 4 paws and start just kind of slinking
yeah.
along. trying to
Seems to be coming from outside of the hospital.
hide. Which direction?
Out the front.
Am I?
Entrance.
Is that what I'm doing? Is,
Yeah,
I'm
the
headed
trail
towards the
leads you
entrance?
towards the exit. It seems like this trail, while the trail that was leading into the room was them probably coming in, you think that this trail is leading out.
Are we following Midnight, or am I still there just berating them?
Up
We're
to
all
you,
just
yeah.
like
I know.
Intelligent beings. I'd love to just be arguing and following Midnight.
Yeah.
mindlessly.
Yeah.
Mindlessly
Yeah.
following.
Yeah.
I got my ears back all the way down, and I'm sort of on all 4s now, slinking along like a rabbit.
Yeah, you hear them, the hubbub of them fighting coming up behind you, as you slink along.
I just don't want to be surrounded by.
I already said I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh.
I feel like Midnight's about to do something bad.
I feel that way every time Midnight does anything.
Are we sure all the cameras are off?
Shut up.
Oh,
Yeah. Make a make a history check.
15.
Damn.
It seemed to be this sound seemed to be coming outside of the hospital, down the hill. The hospital's on sort of on the top of this big hill where Eaglecrest is sort of in the below, and sort of towards the bottom of the hill. You can tell by the way that the sound traveled that it was from down the hill, and there's something about the voice that you recognize.
Can I make a history check for that or something?
With the history check that you already made, I'm gonna say
Wait,
that
was
you.
that a history check that I just made?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say that you You recognize the voice, but you can't quite pin down who it is.
Something about that voice. I start full sprinting down the hill.
Yeah. The doors of the hospital open, and you guys follow as he sprints down the hill. When you get closer, you're going all the way down the hill.
I get kind of like right almost down. If I hear something sooner, I would kind of stop and.
Yeah. You sort of get halfway down the hill when you realize that there is a figure at the bottom, and
How tall is the grass here?
There's like a sort of a winding pathway with grass on either side of this winding pathway all the way down the hill. The grass is pretty long, pretty tall.
I lay down in the grass.
Okay.
And then I turn around to the rest of them. I say, "Get down."
Yeah. Make everyone make a stealth check.
Disadvantage, you.
Oh yeah, because you're wearing heavy armor.
Onto the scrubs.
I
Yeah.
don't trust anyone.
Disadvantage me as well.
Wow.
Stealth?
Mm-hmm.
6.
9.
9 as well.
Disadvantage. Stealth.
So
Yeah.
you
So roll twice.
Roll twice and take the lower.
Yeah.
What about you?
9.
9.
3 9s.
Yeah.
9, 9, 9, 6.
As all of you, it's sort of a huddled group in the grass, like fighting and
the
We
grass,
accidentally
like-
stuck stack again.
yeah. It's like a doggy pile, and from the bottom of the hill you hear, "Hey, midnight!" And you see this
Jesus
fish
Christ.
woman
I
come
know
up,
exactly who that
this
is.
Locatha. "Hey, it's Genevieve.
Yeah, I know.
Hi. Have you done some reconsidering about and she
I don't
sort of
know
pushes
what
through
you
all
were
three of you.
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, and even if I did know, you're not invited, Genevieve.
I would be a great member.
No, you wouldn't.
I would be a fantastic member. Really. I'm really good at stealth. I actually I just saw something really mysterious. It'd be the perfect
All right,
first
tell me what you
case.
saw.
What'd you see?
Well, I saw this little creature, this sort of mushroom. It was walking into Oma's Vina shop.
Yeah, okay, nothing we don't know. But what about what? Anything else?
Oh shit.
So, we got the same information? We're at the same level of underground knowledge.
No. That means the Team 3 is in motion.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check.
Yeah, wait, can I read that?
Yeah,
12.
in Oma's Venus shop.
You see, she's wearing this cardigan, and from underneath the cardigan, you see a little picture of some rabbit ears peeking out from below the cardigan.
I say, what you got around your neck, Genevieve?
Oh, are you talking oh, it's nothing.
I grab it. I grab the chain.
It's not a necklace. It does seem to be a shirt, but
She's gonna like that.
I don't know you. Listen, if anyone asks, you don't know me. I don't know you.
but you could know me. And she pulls down the cardigan, and there is a picture. She has screen printed a picture of a buff, a ripped rabbit investigator, holding this Locatha, this lithe, beautiful Locatha in heels, and they're kissing, and then underneath it says Pazuki's Pookie. Give me a chance. Give me a chance.
I guess I should roll for hot.
I was just gonna say,
Go
what do you
for it.
think of her?
So this is something we invented.
Yeah. Rolling
not
the
canon.
D10 to see how hot
On a
someone is
scale
on a
of
scale
1
from 1
to
to 10.
Where's my
Can we all
then it's
roll just to
law.
see?
Yeah,
just
go
to
for
figure
it.
how hot we think they are?
Yeah.
0? Oh no, 10. 10.
She is
I got a
sexy.
Why
9.
fight the feeling, baby? Uh oh.
Zooey mama.
You got what? 9.
9.
Sexy.
Sweet.
Sexy fish.
See you.
I had a 3. She's too tall.
Listen, Genevieve.
You could know me.
I can't let anything get in the way of my work, all right?
I can.
I understand that. Who is this?
This is the kid.
I'm Bunyan.
Hello, kid.
Yeah, I've got a lot to learn about the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Few more years.
Anyways, Genevieve, I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. She sits down.
Keep walking. So hard for me to resist that woman. But I gotta do what I gotta do ultimately at the end of the
why
day.
fight the feeling?
Oh, she's a sort of she's a liability. Listen,
shit.
in my line of work, you don't want anybody to know you.
We all work at the same place.
Yeah.
Midnight.
In my line of work, you don't want anybody to know you too well.
Right.
We have
Well,
very
we
different
literally have
perceptions
nothing
of
about
what.
you, so you're
Yeah.
following that rule.
Yeah.
For now that we know
I
about.
thought I knew you, Midnight, and then I saw you taking
Listen, I
coins
worked
out
at
of
that
everyone's
hospital
jacket.
for 2 decades. You
Yep.
didn't see what I was doing.
What?
No,
Your eyes weren't open.
not until today.
Why are you still like our peer?
Pretty
Why are you
crazy
still
that
like, you know what I mean?
it took everyone's eyes to be closed for my eyes to be open to you, Midnight. It took a lot of coins.
You know, they've offered me that award multiple times. They try to move me to the top of the class. They try and say, you want to be a resident? I say, no. I prefer to be where I am. I've been trying to leave this place for years. Listen, I can't get any deeper than I want to go. So here I am. And eventually, I'm going to make my plans. I'm going to gather enough people. The problem is, I haven't found enough people who are interesting enough and powerful enough to get the job done.
You literally have one sitting in the
I
shrubs
was
right
gonna say,
there.
Ouch.
She's not right. No.
And from the top of the hill, as you guys move, she's just waving. Yeah.
You guys think that woman can go undercover? No.
Give
I
us-
can't
just
say
met
no.
her.
Hey,
the
hi.
height she
Not
is.
Hey,
comfortable
Genevieve.
judging.
Now you're far away from her, but she is up on the hill.
Hey, Genevieve, give us your best disguise in 30 seconds or less.
She lays down in the grass.
Genius. Can't see her at all. I just think
I-
that if he's so down bad, you might as well.
We're still talking about the giraffe lady? Did you get offered the Emergency Elf Excellence Award? Is that what you're telling me and you turned that down?
Listen, I'm not even an elf.
Right! I never got offered the Emergency Elf Excellence Award. I've been trying to... I don't care about that stupid award, but if it would have been given to me, I don't care about that stupid
It's a
award. Nobody
stupid
cares.
award.
It's a stupid award. But if it would come to me, I've been wanting it, or not wanting it, it would have been, you got offered the Emergency Elf Excellence Award?
Yeah,
You're a rabbit!
I'm a herringon,
Oh my god.
number 1. Number 2,
You have an essence of an elf somehow.
I have the essence of whoever I
the
want to be,
fae,
whenever
of the
I want to be.
fae.
I am an actual elf, and I've been doing surgery and medicine at this hospital for years, and I've never been offered the award. And you're telling me that a bunny got offered the Elf Excellence Emergency Award? And I'm disgusted. And by the way, giraffe lady over there wanted the bunny, and not why? Because I'm short? Everyone thinks I'm angry because I'm a short elf, but let me tell you, my cousins the Keeblers, they never cared, and they're doing pretty great for themselves. Are they baking cookies? Yes, but everybody loves them. Are they very good? No. Chocolate chip, you're not gonna find it. But they've made a successful path for themselves. But you're telling me that I dedicate my life in this horrible, horrible town, and I dedicate it to the patients, surrounded by nerds who all they do is read every damn day. My best friend that I think, not really a friend, you're a peer of some sort, all they do is rob me of 6 coins and a photo of my family. That's a very short family, and I don't want to talk about it. And you're telling me that you got offered this award over me? I'm disgusted. Let's continue this journey. I want this all to end, or we could just leave everybody there passed out for the rest of their lives. I don't care at this point.
Listen, this feeling you're feeling inside, if you learn to control it, it could be something special.
Are you offering me a spot in the mob?
Not yet. And I start hopping down the hill.
That's exactly what it's like to get a voice note from Josiah.
Yeah, literally.
It actually really is. And I'm very sorry, everyone.
In fact, it was such a rousing speech. Josiah, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration.
Yes, I'm here for that.
So there should be a place on your sheet.
Yeah, heroic inspiration, just below defenses and armor class.
Just before defenses.
Oh wait,
We don't have the same
no, we
sheet.
have a
Oh.
different sheet.
You can just mark it kind of anywhere. This means that at any time during the session, if you want to re-roll your roll, you can spend it and just re-roll.
Anytime.
Anytime, so
All
gotta
I
be
have to do is
important.
rant.
it is.
Where are you guys headed?
To the Avina shop. What am I
Okay.
saying? Avina?
Oma's Vina shop.
Yeah, like
Wiener.
a wiener in a
Like
German
wiener.
accent.
In an Oma
In an Oma accent.
Yeah.
She's
I
from Germany.
understand.
And she saw Vina in the play. And it's all she talked about to this day.
Oh, I think you told us this in film.
To this day,
love
she still talks about the
so
Vina in
funny.
Inheritance. And I really do need Jay to sign something. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Oma will lose her shit.
Yeah.
It was way before I ever met Carson. Way before. We
Yeah.
found out
So on the race, it was
That's
so
so
crazy.
crazy.
She's obsessed with it.
I mean, it was
Obsessed
so
with
good.
Inheritance.
So good.
Yeah.
Such a good
She
show.
was obsessed with it.
Before my time.
We need to go. You know what we can do, and anybody watching this can do if you're in New York. If you go to the New York Performing Arts
Yeah,
Library and
yeah.
They
films
didn't
for
accept-
archives, and you can
Lincoln
just.
Center?
They didn't accept
Get-
it.
What? Why?
What?
No,
Tony.
it's a huge. I know we won the Tony. It was a huge thing. They didn't want
Okay,
it.
they
They didn't
do that.
send. There is a
Somewhere
recorded
in the
copy,
universe.
and I know. I just don't know if I can get my hands on it. But I know
bananas.
there's a professional recorded copy, but we had to pay for it.
Cuckoo
The production had
bananas.
to pay for it ourselves. Normally, Lincoln Center
Why wouldn't they do
brings
it?
people out. They didn't want it. They didn't want it.
Homophobia.
It won a Tony.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Whatever.
That sounds like a case for Midnight.
Yeah.
The lost tapes.
Midnight is not a detective. I don't know where you guys got that idea.
Yeah. Right. He's a mob boss. Yeah.
The pipe is where I got that idea.
Midnight.
But
is
what's
not-
the difference really between a mob
Yeah.
boss and a there's
There's
missions?
a lot of overlap,
you know.
I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. There's
Sorry
some
to offend
overlap.
Midnight, but
No, there is some overlap, but
Midnight
it's
doesn't
not
want to
like
do
a
any good.
private eye situation.
yeah, right. No, yeah. He's working for himself.
Yeah, working
Not for others.
himself. And
Okay, so what are we doing?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I am actually thinking that maybe going to Lavina's shop is still the good idea, but I think that they're going to bring Oma to the hospital while everything's busted, everybody's asleep, to make us look bad. To make it look like, oh, this is not somewhere you want to take your patients. So are we better off intercepting Oma? Or are we better off trying to get the hospital looking presentable again? Do you guys think what I said is right?
You think they're taking Oma from?
Because first, step 1, remove the Rouse roots. Step 2, pump the sleep smoke to the vents. Step 3, new client. I'm thinking, I guess they would say new patient, maybe, if they were bringing her to the hospital. But Oma, bad hit. Bring her to the facility.
Maybe they're bringing her to the private hospital, so they are like, oh my gosh, this private hospital is so much better.
Whatever it is, I do think we can get some more intel, more information, maybe by stopping by
going
Oma's.
to-
Okay, you're right.
Also,
what I'm
we
saying?
shouldn't
Hidden
like,
route that I want to find.
yeah, and
I
also
could go
like,
for Alina.
Avina.
oh, but I don't know if she's gonna be conscious to
think I
make
can-
them.
Well, certainly there's a sort of stock somewhere, don't you think?
Yeah,
We'll find out.
Okay.
Hop, hop, hop.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You
or
guys
Alina.
go through the town. It's sort of reaching nightfall, so there are not a lot of people out. So you start to see little lights coming on, little flames in sort of torches, and you find your way to the outside of a wooden, sort of simple little building with a big wooden wiener swinging in the wind, and it just says Oma's on it. That's where you know.
Wooden wiener.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
It would be weird if it wasn't it.
Omas. Big wooden wiener. Let's go in.
You guys go in?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you push open the doors as the double doors open, and the place seems to be relatively empty except for someone in the corner, a dragonborn, sort of eating a sausage, and behind the counter you see two figures sort of talking to each other.
Excuse me, where's Oma?
Yeah. And they turn around. Everyone make a history check.
God, I am terrible today. 10.
17.
16.
The two of you would recognize these two figures as Heinz and Audi, Oma's grandsons, who sort of run the Vina shop.
An Audi.
Hello, what are you looking for? Vinas?
God, it's Heinz and Audi.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Heinz and
God.
Audi. I was looking for Oma, actually.
She just stepped out, actually.
No.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
14.
19.
12.
Shoot. I need that die. It's been rolling for me.
19.
Oh,
Mine is-
17.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it this
hold on to your good die.
No.
You're carrying over there.
Yeah, it's not. They're not amazing liars, and you sense that they're hiding something.
So you're lying.
I want to swing as hard
Oh.
as I can.
Oh!
Okay.
And I punch Audi right in the
Oh.
kneecap.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh yeah,
unarmed
our,
attack.
Our Heinz and Audi.
Fun.
What's their species?
Plus
They're
5,
human.
I think.
Yeah. It would be
12
plus
plus
just
5?
your
I think it's your strength plus your I think
Proficiency.
it's plus 5
Yeah.
on him.
17.
a 17. Yeah. You hit Audi. Oh!
Oh, no. I hit him in the kneecap.
Oh! Why did you do that?
Audi, you're hiding something from us, and I want you to tell us what it is right now.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
12. And then I have something more.
Minus.
Oh.
11.
Not
I'm
very.
very short.
What,
11.
11. I've been told not to tell.
Well, now we're telling you to tell.
Talk to him, Midnight.
Or what? Or what?
Or we'll fucking kill you.
Jesus Christ.
Make an intimidation check.
Does that need a check? I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well run.
He might not believe you.
Guidance on myself.
Ooh.
22.
Oh my. Yeah, I believe it. That's a 22.
Yeah.
Wait, intimidate. Yeah, 22.
What are you, a mob boss?
If I was, that would be none of your business.
We were told not to tell. But the mushrooms, they took. She's been trying to get her hip fixed, and. Well, she turned to Kayatonopobo the Mysterious.
Oh.
The
Why
mushrooms.
didn't she just go up the hill to our hospital?
They promised she'd be fixed in a couple hours.
See.
Where did
Still
they
have
take her?
patience.
They took her to the statue outside of the city.
I know where that is. My dad always goes there to look at the plants when
know
he's
where that is?
confused. What?
I know where that is.
Oh, God. You know, you're always doing that.
Quiet, Bunyan. Continue on. Where did your dad
I'm trying
take
to
you?
respect you, but I don't know. Take a guess. I don't know.
Bunyan, I'm quizzing you, Bunyan. Your dad took you. Plants, statue. Please, Bunyan.
Okay. There's a statue of a beautiful old elven person just outside of Eaglecrest.
Oh.
My dad, I think you guys know this by now, but he gets confused sometimes, but he always remembers how to get there on his own, and it helps him clear his mind. But I can take us there, no problem.
You said it's outside Eaglecrest? So it's right outside our hospital?
The town.
Oh, okay.
So, should we go? I can take us there, but you
I
guys
think
are all
so.
just looking at me.
No, I
as
I want
like,
to say for
so.
the first time, I feel bad for Bunyan, and I want to do the Shield of Faith for this journey. I realize I've been a total asshole to Bunyan, and I probably will never stop. Don't think I'm gonna stop. And I'm totally upset about it. But I decide on this journey, I don't know what's gonna happen. Bunyan's going through a lot that I didn't know about, and I want to do a Shield of Faith. So it's one
So I get
bonus action.
yeah. Don't worry about that.
Yes. Great.
I get higher armor class. So I think I feel. What does it look like? How does the magic look to
Yeah,
you?
how do you cast
Yeah,
that?
I want it to be like the actual medical symbol with the staff
Oh,
and
yeah.
and the snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it to,
Wow.
like, but like the snake, you are since you're this tiny little beanpole like halfling.
You're the pole.
You're the
yeah,
pole. I want
that's
the-
beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
oh, thank you, Mr. Cordo. I'm honored to have your seal of approval. And I hope you know I'm a big fan of your work, even though you're kind of your work is my work. But I guess that's kind of a nice thing.
Don't thank me, Bunny. Let's get to this place.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, if you thank me again, I'm gonna punch you in the kneecap.
Oh, well, you'll have to try with my new...
I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay, well...
That
God.
sort of felt like an act of elven
Hypothesis.
excellence to me.
He likes me. Methodology. He casts a spell on me. Analysis. He won't admit it. Let's go!
All right, what do you do?
I'm going to, based on my just knowledge of going there all the time, take us there.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if do we need to be...
Can we get
do we
some
need to
sausages?
be sneaky?
Can we get some sausages to go?
There one gold each.
They're not 1 gold each.
There.
That's a ridiculous price for a hot
price,
dog.
for a high price.
They're very good
Can't
vinas.
be that good of a vina.
You sold your
Have
grandmother.
you tried my vina?
No, but my own Oma saw your vina, and you know what? The vina was all cooked black and twisted and cooked with a split in the middle, like when you microwave the vina. I think you're microwaving the vinas. They're not that good.
Well, then I suppose you don't want them.
Okay,
No, I will
wait.
listen.
For one
I will give
gold,
you
we
2
don't.
gold for 4 wieners.
Deal. and
Steal. Those
he
vinas
gives
are really good. Actually.
he gives you 4 wieners for 2
I
gold.
step outside for a second. Take off my hat, take some gold pieces out, put it back on, come back in the door.
Yeah. Where did you go?
He went to go get some gold out of a hat.
You don't know that.
Well, that's where you put all the gold earlier.
That's where you put all the gold? Is my gold there?
Yeah, when you were taking the gold out, people
Midnight, why
pockets.
do you take all
No, you guys didn't see that.
Minute, we just saw you two go out. You walked out to their glass doors, man.
It seems like his wallet is on his head.
Why would you want?
Or he's got like
I
a
don't know
piggy
what
bank
you guys are
slot or
talking about. Give
something.
me the wieners.
All right, I don't
Yeah,
think it's that big of
here's
a
the
deal. We
Venus.
all got money on us.
I take 2 of them and eat them.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
hello.
now, well,
Wow.
too bad, Barnacle Man. But
Barnacle Man.
I couldn't get it out fast enough.
What did you just...
Too bad, Bunny.
Article.
Twiggy here. And honestly, we gotta steal. These vinos are actually very, very good. I was trying to lowball
Let's make
them.
haste.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks, Twiggy.
You're welcome. Makes a patch. Good sharer. And that is what we call the Twiganique.
The what?
The Twiganique.
The Twiggy
never gonna
technique.
happen.
The Twiggy
Oh.
technique.
Twiggy, it's never gonna happen. You're
okay,
never gonna get
sorry.
a technique.
You're right, that wasn't it. But I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find my footing on
You
what the,
never
the
do.
Twiggy
Twiggy. I
technique
hope you
is.
never do.
No, you're gonna know when you see
Okay,
it.
everyone follow me.
Bunyan, let's go.
Make a survival check.
Can I advantage it? I'm always there.
Yeah, you can.
And I'm guidancing myself.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Right.
You immediately, you know exactly the quickest path to go. And with a nat 20, you guys walk outside of the main sort of town, sort of going through this brush. It's sort of this hard to reach. It's not that many people know about this statue. It's sort of an odd sort of statue in sort of the middle of nowhere. And you know exactly how to get there. And sort of right as you are close to getting there, you hear
Who is it? Is it my dad?
you look through the bush and you see a small little halfling sort of wiping tears from his eyes as he sits on a bench and sort of looks around.
Wait, will you guys wait here for a second?
Yes.
Sorry, I have to...
And I'll approach, not too quietly, and just
Dad?
place my hand on his shoulder.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's me, Bunyan. I'm your son, and
Right.
and
I look at him up and down just to see, is he like physically okay?
He seems to be physically okay, and he seems physically okay.
Okay, I think I'll kneel down to him on his bench that he sits at, and
are you okay, Dad? It's
Yes.
me.
Yes. It's you. I was just taking in the plants.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, green and yes.
Yeah, I like, I like how they speak to us. You always taught me that. And
Yes, that I do think that they have a lot to say.
yeah. What are they saying to you right now?
Well, they're saying that to enjoy the company. I'm glad you're here.
Well, if you want more, would you like to meet my friends? I have, some friends from where I work. I work at the hospital.
Oh, the hospital. I should be going. Really, I have things to do. But
where are you going?
I just things at the home.
Okay. Do you need any help getting home?
No, I know the way. And he starts to sort of walk away from you.
Just like inciting, does everything seem to be okay with
make
him?
an insight check.
18.
You gather that he is trying to sort of you know that when he comes to this bench, things do clear up a little bit for him, and he's trying to put on a good face. He's still a little scattered, but you believe him when he says he knows his way home.
Okay.
He seems a little overwhelmed by the notion of meeting other people, but he and still a little scattered, but you do believe he knows the way home.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you tonight, Dad, and
Yes, I'll see you tonight.
be safe.
Yes, you as well.
Did you see anyone coming through here recently, just before you go?
I remember someone. I don't. No, couldn't. I don't think I saw anyone.
Sounds like maybe you remember
I
something.
thought I did, but I think I'm just. I think it's. It's not. I think I'm making
Mushrooms?
Yeah.
I kind of pop up.
Oh, hello.
These are my friends.
Hey, my name is Midnight.
Hello, Boswell.
I'm not his friend.
He's my boss, kind of, but really not. We're the same level, but he's 80.
Beautiful place you got here. Mushrooms, you see any running about?
It doesn't seem as though he can remember. No, I don't know.
No worries, we're just checking.
Okay,
You're not crazy, Dad.
thank you.
Just remember that.
Okay.
It's all a gift and a part of life,
Yes.
even when things are hard.
Yes. Thank you. Lovely to meet you all. By the way, thank you for saying hello. And he sort of waddles away.
Well, Bunyan, that looked pretty tough.
Yeah, it's tough on him. He, and me, but he used to work as the nurse as well, so I think it's hard because he's seen all the craziness and that we see, and you never think it'll happen to you, I think, when you're as exposed to it as we are and as young as him, and I think
You look at him and realize he's probably only in his 40s.
And I don't know about your medical opinions, but we didn't expect him to start getting confused like this so young, but I guess there's always anomalies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bunyan, just shut up for a second. and then as his,
I start to cry.
I just leave Bunyan, walk away from Bunyan as he's sobbing. As he's sobbing, I leave him in my dust, and I want to walk up to Bunyan's dad, and I want to do a lesser restorations. Can I do that?
Yeah.
One action.
Yeah.
It cures one disease or one condition. Would I cure this thing?
Whoa.
You ask.
Make an Arcana check.
6. This isn't gonna go well. Sorry, Bunyan. Not really. 8.
You sense that there's something happening physically here that lesser restoration probably wouldn't fix.
Okay.
But you don't know. But
Okay.
do you go up to him still?
I go up to him still.
Yeah.
I go up to him.
Oh, hello.
Yes, hey, Bunyan's dad who stares at the grass sometimes.
Yes.
Hello,
not Bunyan's friend.
Right, that's me, not Bunyan's friend at all, and I never will be. I wanted to tell you something, and I don't know if you'll remember it. I heard the whole conversation, so kind of hoping you don't remember this, to be honest with you. You raised a pretty good kid. He's a smart kid, and he's much smarter than I ever was. He has the most annoying voice on God's green earth, but he's usually right. Today we're going to save a hospital. I just wanted you to know that. Whether you remember it or not, doesn't matter. Gonna toughen him up. He's gonna be a great surgeon, doctor, head of hospital one day. All right, take care. Go stare at some grass. I'm gonna go back to none of my friends.
As you're walking away, you hear him say, I don't remember much, but I always remember that I have a great son.
Cool.
And he walks away.
I'm standing in front of the statue looking up at it.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Make a perception check.
8.
Yeah, you are sort
10.
of looking up at this statue. You're sort of struck by this beautiful sort of elven figure. It seems so out of place in the middle of sort of the woods.
Take out the picture I have of that naked elven woman and holds it up.
Not the same.
His wife is a statue.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you're sort of struck just by the. She seems to be like a high elf of some sort.
Seems to be a high elf of some sort. Not the woman in the photo I have, the drawing.
Let me see. Definitely not her. Both very tall, though. Very tall.
Sure, both very tall.
Very tall
Porto,
elves.
make a perception check.
So 12 plus 5, 17.
17. As you sort of are comparing these two elves, something catches your eye, which is that there's this ring. There's sort of a base, a stone base, and there's a little divot with water. It's not a fountain. This is just a statue, but there seems to be water that has pooled sort of at her feet, that her feet are sort of in this sort of pool of water. And when you look at the base of the statue, there seems to be these stones that are missing from the front. And inside of the pool, there seems to be scattered stones.
All right. I want everyone to huddle up here. I've noticed something with my perception. Twiggy, too close.
Sorry.
Now,
Sorry.
I want you all to look at the stones here. Something's not right, and I'm sure it's some kind of riddle or puzzle, something that would require extreme intelligence, which I have, and I'm just gonna keep looking. And if anyone has any ideas, I'm open to them. But don't worry, I'll get it eventually. You notice the stones. Keep looking at the stones. Is everyone looking at the stones?
Yeah,
I'm looking, boss man.
Right. Well, keep looking because I am too, and trust me, it's probably very difficult to understand.
Can I pick up one of the stones in there?
Yeah. As you pick up the stone, you start to see etched very lightly. You don't see it through the ripples of the water at first, but when you actually pick up the stone and look at it closer, there seems to be letters on the stones. And you see...
All right, who knows how to spell?
Word scramble.
Word scramble. Here, let's put them closer to the middle.
You see all of those letters, and you see in the stone, in a circle, it's not quite laid out like this, but you see there are gaps where there are stones without letters on them. And this is what, that's how they're laid out.
Which
Sort of,
way?
That way. This way, if the letters were to go in there.
The longer thing on the top.
Let's try
Do you mind if I put it like
first?
this so that the camera
but
sees
there's
it
no
correctly?
H.
Because
Yeah.
the
Is there an
camera's
H?
gonna see it.
But why would it end in the?
I thought this is the
No,
top.
that's the start.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But
Sorry.
there's no H, I don't think, so it's not that.
Um, 1, 2. Don't see any E's.
U?
There's an E.
Oh, we could try that. Oh, excuse me, my
We should try
coffee.
1.
Yeah, I like starting with 1.
Here, wait, we can't see the. Push it all down.
1 day.
Day. Do we have an A?
There.
1 day.
Day.
4 letters.
L.
Foil.
1 day.
No. Foul.
What could the long word be?
Yeah.
Oma? Oma?
You say that?
Maybe one of the first ones instead? Yeah. Because I don't think this is maybe right.
yeah.
You know?
Oma?
Oma.
Die. Can.
Get? Get?
Oh my get.
Find. Just throwing out some words, seeing if they inspire anybody.
How many letters is that?
9.
Make a perception check.
We don't need no hints.
Get.
No, just
Oh.
Isabel.
15.
You look at sort of the moss that is growing on particularly one section of this, and when you say the word find, it seems as though those go together.
You guys pretty
Nice.
sure find is in here. I said it.
Yeah, I saw the moss glow.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Okay. So.
I still like Oma up here. Oma.
Oma?
Oh my god, no.
Oma, find. Oma, blink, find.
I'm gonna put Oma down
Oma.
here though, so I can kind of still see all those letters together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let me hear you make some noise if you know what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Woo! The entire town erupts into cheers.
Just try to look at, what long words can we make out of the rest of the
Yeah.
things that are here? Anchovy? Nope. Isn't it? Oh, well, no.
This
The
is
wrong number of letters.
Not
It's
a
9
Z,
letters.
right?
That is an N, yeah.
Okay.
We can almost spell anchovy.
Well, since the moss glowed, I'm gonna go back to maybe some 3-word guesses, see if we can get some.
Well, how do you spell?
Some lag going.
Villain.
Oh.
It's Cedric. What's Cedric? Cedric.
Cedric Villain Camp.
Villa Camp.
Villa Camp.
Villa Camp.
That's too long, right? Maybe.
Yeah, not enough.
Good thought, though.
No C.
No C.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try some more 3 words.
Can we get victory?
That's not the right letters.
Got.
Oh,
Moss, let me see you do a thing.
Make a investigation check.
Any?
14.
Find any.
Doesn't seem like they match up.
Any's good.
Find. Oh no. Any.
I find.
Oma.
Toe. Toy.
May.
Man.
Lay.
Van.
Make a perception check.
Lay. You genius.
18.
When you bring May together, it feels as though the moss lines up and they click into place.
One.
You.
One may find.
You may find.
You may find.
Yup.
You clickage.
Clickage, but the May
Here, push it on down a
clicked
little bit.
as the first word.
May you find.
Oh, put it down.
What? Oh. So where are? Yeah. May
Yep.
you find.
There's also 2 Y's up there. Ma, you find.
Ma.
Ma. It's Ma's basement.
I need to put these sort of. Is this an N? Yeah. Like, facing up.
Lint.
We're gonna get it soon, y'all.
Yeah, any second now.
Toe.
May you find toe.
What vowels we got? O, E, I. Yeah, maybe we should write these down.
Yeah.
Sort of play with some stuff.
The moon seems to rise higher and higher.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna read out some letters. Y'all ready?
Wait. Okay.
N, L, V, G, T, O, E, I, Y. Longevity.
Whoa.
As soon as they were right here in front of me.
Oh, yeah, let's put it together. for
They all
satisfaction.
click into place.
Good job.
And as soon as that happens, you see this statue start to rise up into the air, and suddenly stone spider legs.
No!
They hit the ground, sort of rising the statue farther up into the air. You see the features of what looks like a high elf almost turn into a drow as sort of the stone darkens and sort of the features get pointier as this elf rises up into the air. This base filled with water flushes as it turns into a spiral staircase
Whoa. Cool.
going deep into the ground.
So.
Can everyone see in the dark?
Pretty good. I have pretty good night
I don't think
perception.
so.
I can help us out with that. If we're going
I don't
underground.
think I can, but
Of course you
but
can.
it's okay. Oh, come on.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, I can't see in the dark so good.
You can't see the dark? Okay, hold
Oh,
on a
yeah,
sec.
it's like, actually, you know what? I forgot I can.
I can see in the dark so
I
good.
can see in the dark so good. No, of
I'm
course.
gonna cast Eyes of Night, which is a feat I have, and I am going to share my dark vision up to 300 feet with.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa!
And so I just put kind of my hand on your head.
Yeah. As the moon,
My eyes. Yeah, the moon's coming out. I feel my power. You feel smoke kind of fill up inside of your body, and then your vision gets better.
yeah, you see
My first cigarette.
this moon. You see this moon almost become a sun as it starts to. Outside feels really bright to you.
Wow. Thank you, Midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, like, why does no one ever take my...
Just shut up, Bunyan.
Okay.
I bump into something.
Well, thanks anyway, I guess. Whatever.
Let's get down there. Let's find Oma. I think. I don't know. Let's do something down there. Let's save Eaglecrest. Start marching down.
I'm also
Okay,
First
yeah.
down the stairs, Pat.
Twiggy starts marching down the stairs.
While we're here, I'm also gonna cast Vigilant Blessing on. Who has what's everyone's initiatives look like?
-1.
-1?
This has a hole in it.
No.
It keeps dripping all over me.
But where? I'm gonna give you Vigilant Blessing so you get advantage on your next initiative roll.
Okay.
Me?
No.
No. Oh.
Me.
Oh.
I get everything?
Okay. So Twiggy's going down.
Yep.
Twiggy's going down.
Following.
Okay, you're following. Everyone else?
I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys descend deep into this cavern, or this tunnel. It gets darker and darker and darker, and for those of you who have dark vision, it sort of balances out. It sort of becomes night vision as it sort of goes in and out of, it adjusts to the darkness, but still brings sort of lightness. You can still see, sort of, as you go down, and this is your first time experiencing this, Bunyan, as you go deeper and deeper down. When you reach the bottom, you see this long hallway in front of you, and at the very end of the hallway, there's a door, a golden door.
Wow.
Oh, go right ahead, Bunyan.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I listen to the door.
Yeah, you have to walk. It's very far in the distance, so you walk.
Okay, I just walk regularly.
Yeah, you walk kind of a long way, getting deeper and deeper into this tunnel.
Like every maybe like 50 feet, I like look back for like assurance, like keep going.
Yeah,
You got it, Bunyan.
So good. You're doing so good.
you guys are staying at the back.
Yeah, it's feeling like.
Slowly scooching back.
Feeling like traps.
Yeah, it's
Bump
feeling
into
like
midnight,
traps.
pick up off the floor.
As you scoot back, you sort of hit one of the walls, and you hear from above you as this sort of stone statue closes above you, and you are underground.
Okay.
Well, almost there.
Only way out is through, so
Nothing happening yet.
I'm gonna walk too, because
Okay, well, you'll get there before him, I'm sure. I'll stay back here.
Bunyan, you get to the door, and what do you do?
I listen to the door. Put my head to the door.
Make a perception check.
Where is my? Anyone see? Oh, don't know.
What did it look like?
Oh, never mind.
do you need one?
21.
With a 21. On the other side of the door, you hear...
Whisper back.
Hypothesis? The mushrooms are inside. Methods? Me listening to the door. Analysis? We'll find out when we open the door. Should I open it?
Sure.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Is there a handle?
Yeah.
I grab the handle
Mm-hmm.
and pull.
You pull open the door. And inside, you see a bustling community of mushrooms. And as you open the door, they're talking and you know, arguing and cooking things, and it's a whole community of mushrooms. And as you open the door, you see one go, goes over to it. I know, kind of
I know,
giving
they-
frog, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Goes.
I wasn't even
No,
thinking
the
that.
mushroom. Yeah.
In Burrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were some mushrooms in
I
that
went
too.
to Bog City.
Yeah, I went to Frog City. Yeah,
What was
to
that name
Minions.
of that mushroom? Or no, it wasn't a mushroom. Anyways.
I forget, but yeah.
Uni?
Yeah.
The
yeah.
little baby mushroom.
The one who came with us.
Yeah, I
Who
forget.
knows?
All right, anyways.
But this the person at the front goes up over to a desk and presses a button. And as that happens, spores get shot up from above and they fall on you, and suddenly as right as it goes around your ears, you hear, and what are you guys gonna do? What are you gonna, and suddenly you can start hearing what they're saying. And the guy at the front says, hello, you here for an appointment or?
What the heck?
Do I know that Bunyan can understand them now?
Make an insight check.
Am I the only one?
Insight check.
You're the only one at the door, yeah. I think you hesitated, so I think you're coming up soon, but.
So I rolled 10 insight, and then insight is +5, so 15.
You can sense by the way that he's reacting that something has changed. You don't necessarily know like he can understand them, but you could maybe intuit that, yeah.
I look around at you guys.
Yeah, I can't.
Am I speaking English?
Am I speaking English?
Yeah.
Bunyan
So
will never know
English
if you're
is.
speaking English.
so they're still far back, but you.
No, I'm coming up.
Okay, you guys would come up then too.
I look
They
to you.
eventually do reach you, yeah.
Am I speaking English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
speaking common.
Are you?
Well, I'm hearing common, but the mushrooms, I can hear what they're saying.
Are you here for an appointment?
I poke my head into the room.
And
Yeah, I walked in.
more spores fall over your ears, and suddenly, and what are you gonna do about that? Well, are you guys here for an appointment?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Whatever's first on your list.
That seems suspicious to me.
I don't know why. Check on your list.
I'm 20 feet back.
I was gonna.
Midnight! What's happening?
Check on your list,
Okay.
and I will confirm or deny if that's me.
Without taking his eyes off you, he goes, Cheap Charlie.
Yep.
And another mushroom comes over. You say yep, but he's just calling over another mushroom. Okay. He takes that into account as Cheap Charlie comes over with a list. Or, yeah, actually English. And he goes, You Miranda?
You bet.
Make a deception check.
Is Cheap Charlie here still?
Yeah, Cheap Charlie's there.
Cheap Charlie, what appointment or what procedure are you having done today? Sorry if that's personal.
I'm not having a procedure done. I work here in the office.
Oh. So.
A 4? I'm not feeling like you're Miranda. Now,
I
who
look
are
like a
you
Miranda?
people? And as he says that, a sort of female mushroom comes up and says, I actually think that these, whispers in his ear. Okay. Knives! Everyone takes out a knife. We've been told to murder you guys.
What? No, we're friends. We're friends and friends of Oma.
I'm still 20 feet back, and I see everything happening, and I've noticed the knives. I have nowhere to go. My first thought is that I'm going to run away and leave everybody to be stabbed by the mushrooms, but there's no way that I can escape.
I cast common
Only way out
motions.
is through.
Okay, do they have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or something?
They have to succeed on a charisma
Okay.
saving throw.
Ooh, -2. Okay, but an 18.
That's on my
And
second
is it
one.
just one person?
No, it's in a 20-foot sphere
Nice.
for 60 feet, and I kind of walk around the whole kind of space saying, "Everybody, take it down a notch."
You see that the main guy, the main mushroom is not really, he still holds his knife out, but a lot of the mushrooms are sort of putting their knives away. Some of them are starting to get overwhelmed. They start to like cry or like hold their heads as Cheap Charlie cheaps up and says, listen, we don't want to kill you, but we've been ordered to kill you. Listen, we're just a group of mushrooms looking for something to do. And this guy found us. He's overworking us, okay?
Hey,
If you...
hold
What?
that thought. You want a snack?
Everyone looks around at each other.
Oh.
Yeah!
I had a feeling you guys liked snacks. Anybody got some snacks?
I'm still 20 feet away. I have no idea what's happening. I
rations.
still can't understand.
I
so
take
I want
out-
to shoot. Oh, you.
Oh,
do.
no, go. No,
I
you
want
do.
to shoot a guiding bolt.
Oh no.
Okay. At
I
who?
have no idea what's happening. I
At
haven't
who?
heard that we're de-escalating. I've just seen knives at this point, and I still hear gibberish.
Who are you shooting it at?
At the main
De-escalate.
Okay,
guy
the
that's
main guy.
currently being talked down with a snap.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah. So roll that and then add
5.
your yeah.
So 18 and add 5.
Yeah.
So 23.
Yeah, definitely. Hit. And
Okay.
then it's 4d6 damage.
Okay,
I believe.
roll
46
damage.
for guiding bolt?
Yeah, I thought so. Right?
That's
seems
what it says.
so-
4d6 damage.
Wow.
So roll your
Okay.
d6 4 times and add it up.
Oh, yes. Okay, so this is
6.
1, 5,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
18.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna kill that mushroom.
You guys, we are not going to fall over for a couple of as he gets hit with his guiding bolt and he burns into a crisp.
I look back.
Explodes into mushroom powder. Everyone else,
You're welcome.
It's sort of like sometimes storms reach down here.
they start to back
Yeah.
up. They start to back up. Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I got a natural 20.
But
and
Not you spitting. Did you see that drool come out of Jack's mouth when he said waterfall?
sometimes that's a reaction to a natural 20.
A natural 20.
no,
They start.
no.
Oh.
Salivating.
Disadvantage.
17.
Okay, 17.
17.
They back up and they stop. They seem like they were all about to run away when they stop. They don't seem completely convinced, but they seem
Vinced.
What did
they
you
seem
tell them?
convinced
What did you tell them?
I said,
that storms reach down here.
Storms reach down here. That's sort of electrical energy. And then I turn around and go,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I decide I'm gonna walk in because Twiggy's waving me
Yeah.
in.
But we,
Do I shoot them
No,
all?
no. And it wasn't you.
What are they saying?
You.
oh wait, you
Come
can't.
here, come
Oh,
here.
hey,
I'm
could
coming.
one of you press the?
So I finally get to the door.
Yeah.
Area.
The girl comes over.
That girl's job is button.
yeah.
Her full-time job.
Sorry that that you had to witness that. That was really too bad.
Chief Charlie speaks up and says, "You know, that's okay. You know, if Kayatonopobo the Mysterious is the one treating us horribly, well, Bazo there, well, he was
his number one groupie.
his number one groupie.
Oh.
Who's Bazo? And how did y'all start speaking common again?
That was the mushroom you killed, and we speak common because of the button.
Vazo dead. So now you your own man. Now what are you gonna do?
I don't know, I guess we'll find someone else to blindly follow orders from.
Okay, why not us?
What's Cousin Otobotobo having you guys do down here?
Well, we kind of just do what he says. Mostly, we ask if people have appointments. We create appointments, and then if they have an appointment, we lead them through to him. And if they don't have an appointment, well, we're supposed to murder them.
So what's he doing there with him?
Harry.
He says that he's healing people.
Why do you say
You
it like
ever
that?
seen that with
Why do
your
you-
own two peepers?
I've never seen it with my own 2 mushroom peepers.
Shoot.
Right.
All right.
Could we take a peep with our peoples at what's peeping in there?
Well, this is all happening so fast. A minute ago we were following Bazo, who was following the Mysterious. But now, I guess we could follow you, but do you have snacks?
Yeah, we got some
Sure,
snacks.
sure.
I
I
look
got-
in my bag. I got rations.
Rations.
Yeah. You can have all of our snacks.
Can't have my
Which-
snacks.
My,
I imagine
yeah.
like I'm 14 and I maybe bring like a lunchbox with things that 14-year-olds
You
would
luck
like.
checks
Maybe
yourself?
like
You make a luck check.
Lunchables.
Yeah.
And my rations are very particular.
natural one.
Can I
I
do
forgot my lunchbox.
Yeah, you have dust.
for how good the rations are? Like how good what's in there?
Yeah,
What do I personally carry?
yeah.
Ooh.
11. A lot of carrots.
It's kind of looking like rations, like food, not really snacks.
Anything is a snack if you eat a little bit.
Okay, snack pile in my backpack. Snack pile in my backpack. Trust me, you guys. Just dump your snacks in. Dump your
How
snacks
good
in.
mine is? I get to decide.
And I'm gonna cast Minor Sensation, which for a cubic foot of non-living material for an hour, I can add a flavor to. Cupcake flavor.
Listen, you
Okay.
ain't never tried these before.
You gotta try
It looks
this.
simple, but it's not.
So
It looks like owlbear food.
Where do I put
Give
my
it a little
mushrooms?
taste.
Cheap Charlie reaches in and takes some slop of rations and tastes it. Woohoo! And all the mushrooms start to come over, all taking it. Yum, 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 yum. We will do whatever you say.
I'm gonna keep some of them. Like,
No!
that's what keep you. We're gonna keep you. You know, we'll keep giving them to you if you keep helping us out.
I want my rations
Okay.
to be mushrooms. Canned mushrooms. They already like it. They already like it. And I'm too nervous to tell them now. Because they taste like cupcakes. So we're here now, and I'm just like nervously looking around the room.
Don't worry about that.
Hoping they just realize
Hopefully that smell
mushrooms.
stays.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want us to do?
We want you to let us
Let
take a
us
little
in,
peek.
yeah.
Or maybe you guys could go in first and tell us what you see or something.
Who? The mushrooms?
Yeah, something. I don't know. What
You guys allowed back there when you take someone to the appointment?
No, normally we just let him through, but
You see someone come down here, older woman, broken hip.
yeah, Oma, we know her.
All right.
You
And
talking
how
about
did she see?
Fantastic Vina.
Loves the Vina.
How did she seem?
Yeah.
Broken hip.
Sure, yeah.
That
Wait,
sounds
but
like our
how
own.
much-
Sounds like Oma.
Okay.
Well,
You guys ever dance in salt and pepper? When it gets really hot? Never mind.
No.
Not important.
it's kind of my own thing.
All right.
My thing.
So I'm just getting hungry. You're all looking really good. All right. So Oma's been here. Now we all know.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
What?
Well, Bunyan, I want you to guess.
Okay. Hypothesis.
Yeah, something like that.
We go to find Kayatonopobo. We find Oma's room and we transfer her back to the hospital. We treat her there. We wake everyone up and we get on film that we are heroes and healers.
Bunyan, shut up. I have an idea. Let's all find Oma and Kayatonopobo. Then we will take Oma to our hospital from this hospital. And we'll heal her. And then everyone will see that we are heroes.
Now you're talking
Oh,
some
wow.
sense.
I guess, yeah, really good.
Yeah,
Really
Bunyan,
good idea.
It's my idea. Great idea.
Sure, but maybe we can see what Kayatonopobo's doing in there first. Maybe he's got all these mushrooms doing the work for him or something.
Anybody got a way we can sort of take a look or something without being seen? I don't think I do.
Well, there's always just like trying to be sneaky.
Yeah. I tried that before. Worked.
Can I find traps? I have that.
Yeah,
Can I do that?
yeah. Cast find
Nice.
traps.
Okay, that's my concern.
Yeah, I don't think you
It
have to roll,
yeah, it
just
automatically
works.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to find traps.
Where the traps?
What are the traps?
You spread out this sort of sense, and it does seem that on the other side of this door there is a small sort of platform trap. That if you, it's on. Well, it seems to be on the floor. The trap's on the floor.
So right after the door. I just want everyone to know. You know what? Okay, Bunyan, cover your ears. Just, Bunyan, there's a trap behind this door. And if any of us step into it, it will severely hurt, maybe kill us. I'm not sure.
On the floor?
On the floor. Don't step into it. Anyways, Bunyan! Bunyan!
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, you go ahead right through the door and we'll follow.
Yes, sir.
Is it one step away?
You would have to open the door. And do you yell stop? Okay, yeah.
Stop! There's a trap on the floor.
What?
Damn it, trying to get you killed. There's a trap on the other side of the door on the ground. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Hello? As the door opens.
I thought you were gonna try to be quiet.
I think that's what too.
But the nerves are sticking together.
Why did you try to kill me?
I didn't.
I didn't think I had another appointment.
Do we recognize that voice
Oh, it's Miranda.
Make a history check.
Remember that wasn't
from
You gotta be Miranda.
So I can be Miranda. Ooh, 16. I do have disguised self.
Oh, yeah.
To look like Miranda.
It does sound familiar to you, yeah.
Okay, you guys, I think that's Kayatonopobo, but I don't want to go in there and get surgery from this freaking guy.
Well, no, you just go in there, you act as if, and we'll be right behind you if things go wrong.
I'm gonna disguise myself as a nondescript woman. Kind of my idea of Miranda.
Okay, yeah.
Human,
Red hair,
shoulder
short.
length, black hair, middle part,
Very tall.
very, very tall, 7-foot woman,
Okay.
blue eyes.
Yeah.
What you guys? What was Miranda getting to the?
I don't know, she just had an
Cheap Charlie.
appointment.
Or
Eyes.
can you see what? She getting her eyes done?
All I got is Miranda eyes.
Okay. Is that her last name?
Hey,
I don't know.
put on some sunglasses or something.
Okay. Y'all have any?
No.
Can I roll a lecture? It's
well, I'm
kinda
doing
the cool
disguise
thing
self.
I've-
Yeah, true.
I'm doing disguise self.
Yeah,
I
you
can just-
got some stuff. The cardboard.
yeah.
You can turn into sunglasses.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there and just kind of figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back out somehow.
And if there's a code, maybe use a code word or something. We'll be hiding right here. You say the code word, kind
And
of
then you guys
discreetly.
come in?
We come in. Yeah.
Okay. So, do I have to walk over the trap to get in there?
I think just a little jump will probably do it since it's maybe just a little step or something.
Okay.
We could send Bunyan in first.
No, let's
Okay.
not do that.
Fine.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
But I'm not enough that they can be seen. Like, I don't want to,
Okay,
But
yeah.
I guess the mushroom before I go in. So, what do I jump over this thing? What's the deal with the what? You guys
Well,
send
if there's
everybody
an-
past the trap?
Yeah, it seems like it's always good. I guess if he has an appointment, he triggers it off.
Oh, so okay. Then I'm gonna walk in normally.
Okay.
He turns it off if he has an appointment.
Didn't he just say I didn't think I had?
Oh,
Do a backflip.
I'll hop over it.
Okay. You peek your head in and hop over this trap as he says, I didn't think I had an appointment, and you see this sort of small, glamorous sort of waiting room, this red carpet, these gold accents all along the wall, and then through another door that's already open, deep in, there's this glamorous and expensive and fantastic, clean place. And at the very end, on this sort of stone step, you see a shrouded figure with a hood and sort of cloak, leaning over an old woman who, when you come in, says, "What?" And as the figure turns around, you see a spider web attach itself to Oma, and then wrapping her up, spinning as she as she goes up. The cloaked figure turns around, and you are face to face with a red dragonborn. Someone you know to be Kine, your medical director.
No.
I didn't think I had an appointment. Come in.
Oh, thank God.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Miranda.
Madeline.
Oh.
Miranda. Sorry, they gave me a little sedative on my way in. I'm feeling a little relaxed and ready for my eyes already.
It sounds like the mushrooms.
Do I have the honor of Mr. Kayatonopobo?
Kayatonopobo the Mysterious, that's
Pardon
right.
my-
Although
pardon my
not so mysterious now.
Well, they say don't make your heroes, but I am loving what I'm seeing.
Oh, fantastic. Well, come on in. I'll get you set right up. I still am dealing with one patient, but and he sort of leads you into the room and towards there are sort of caverns on each side with these pole curtains, and sort of leads you into one. I'll be with you right away when I'm done with her. She closes the curtains and walks.
I say kind of from far back on the other side of the door.
We never established a code word.
What are we supposed to do?
Can I cast message since I know them?
Yeah. I think you might have to see them.
Let me.
Do you?
I thought if you know them. Wait, let me.
We use
find it.
message liberally, but
Yeah, we really.
I just like point.
You
Yeah.
point
You
a
point to a
finger.
creature within range and whisper a
we're
message.
within range.
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast at Porto.
Okay. Porno.
So in your head. Porto El Cordo?
I thought you said porno.
Porto El Cordo, I'm gonna point at, and you hear in your head. Okay, so, oh my god, okay, shit, okay. It's Kine. It's Kine is in here. Dr. Kine. It is Kayatonopobo.
I think I just got sent a message, but I just can't concentrate with that awful voice. It sounded important.
This sounds very spooky.
You're saying that to us?
Yes.
What
Midnight.
are you talking
Try to
about?
remember.
I don't
Think
speak
harder.
nerd.
Think harder.
It said something about.
You also get the sense that you can say
can
something
respond.
back to me in your head.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Just like once, basically.
Twiggy, just don't have a nerdy voice for like 10 seconds. It sounds urgent. Say it in a very cool, almost tall way like me.
Almost tall.
Well, okay, I'll channel my Miranda again. Basically, you're not gonna believe this, doll. Kine is the real Kayatonopobo.
No.
That's right. I walk in, who am I faced with? A red dragonborn medical director. I really trusted that guy. Shoot. He's our baddie.
Ask about the code word.
Okay. Hello. Are you there? Twiggy.
Yes, doll.
Twiggy. Wow. First of all, this really helped. I just want you to know you should do this.
You keep
to further
casting?
your career.
Can you hear me? Yes,
so
doll.
much further. Twiggy, I don't want to harp on this. This sounds like it's important, but your voice before this was awful and screechy, and I just feel like if you could have done this the entire time, we could have gone so much further. I think you might have had a lot of great ideas this entire time you've worked at the hospital. I just haven't been listening to you very closely because I hate
Porto, the thing is, it takes a lot of effort to kind of channel that voice. So I can't be doing it and doing
Give me the
surgery at the
message. I
same
can't understand what
time.
you're saying. Do the voice thing. Do the voice thing. It's important.
Okay, just for now, you need to tell the others that Kayatonopobo, yeah, he's in here with me, and I'm in a little waiting room so I can talk to you right now, but so he's gonna be back, and he's actually Dr. Kine. Tell the others.
What is your code word?
No,
I'll tell
sure.
them Fine. Okay. Twiggy Bunyan, I have some news.
Twiggy's in there.
Twiggy Bunyan, not Twiggy Bunyan. I'm so sorry.
Midnight.
Bunyan. Twiggy was talking to me. Midnight Bunyan. Midnight and Bunyan. Bunyan and Midnight. I just talked to Twiggy. Through
We
the
know.
walls. I have some really big news. I have some really big news.
Say it.
Please, just let me say it. Bunyan. I have big news. This entire time, Twiggy could have spoken in a way better voice for all these years, and she's just like never purposely tried
I
to
think
fix her
she's
voice.
choosing to do that for like so people underestimate her.
I don't know what the deal is, Midnight. Your voice, awesome, perfect, establishes dominance. I listen to your voice. I'm like, give Midnight a raise immediately. You know,
Yeah.
Midnight's kind of scary. Twiggy
Been
the whole
working
time
for
has been
me.
having this real nerdy thing, kind of like Barnacle Boy over here, or Bunyan Man, or whatever this person is.
Yeah.
Okay, there was something more important than that. I know.
What
it.
was the code word?
Oh, the code word. Yeah, the code word was OM. And that brings me back to what else she was saying. So, you'll never believe this. You'll never, ever believe it.
What?
Kine.
Yeah.
First of all, do you think Twiggy could just... for all these years, do you think that she had to like purposely make that annoying of a voice? Do you think it made it sound smarter? Or is this just something... You know what? It doesn't
Well, I
matter.
always thought she sort of had a lateral lisp, and that was something she was sort of born with.
It also
but
might be like that she cast that spell, disguise self, and changed, so maybe her vocal cords changed or her mouth movements.
Always have to go to the nerdy thing. Maybe she just did it on purpose to like gain respect, but I just think she can use whatever voice she wants to gain respect. She doesn't have to do the nerdy thing. Anyways, Bunyan, stop. You're interrupting an important thing. Kine is an evil being. And Kine is who's behind those doors. And Kine, when I say evil being, I don't mean like, oh, Kine's like kind of evil. Like Kine is like destroying the world evil. Kine's behind the doors with like spider webs and stuff and like.
Kayatonopobo?
I thought kind of Padoro was back there.
That is Kine! Why do you all have to interrupt me when I'm getting to my point?
Oh!
Kayatonopobo.
Everybody stay quiet. Down. I'm hearing some roll in my...
Wow. Okay, well, I guess we just go in there when she says,
Yeah, I think
But that's really crazy.
that's really cool.
But
I'm ready for you. And he opens up the curtains.
I'm scared for her.
Follow me. Now, Miranda, where do you live in town? I haven't seen you before.
Look like, oh, doll, I live so far away, but it was worth it to come here. For
You came all the way out here
I came
just for
all
me.
the way for you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, I've heard just lovely things. My friend Carrie, Samantha, they recommend you highly. And when I needed my eyes done, I said, I'll only go to the best.
Well, great. I'm so glad. There's a lot of bad places out there.
Well, I was going to say, before you opened your doors, I was going to go to that disgusting Eaglecrest.
It's grim. It's grim over there.
It's grim.
Now, if you just lay down over here, and he sort of sets you up on this sort of...
Are you getting a lot of as I'm laying down? Are you getting a lot of business from them? I mean, did you see the newscast today?
I haven't seen it. What happened?
Oh my God, disaster over there.
Oh,
I think they're going to get shut down.
You think?
I
Where
think
did you
so.
see
I don't know
that?
what happened on the live news, of
Okay.
course.
Oh, interesting.
It's live. You can't do anything about it. Once it's out there, people can see it. You can't even take it back, even if the crystal's
Yeah,
smashed.
I wish there was a crystal right here showing how good, this place is.
Insane. They were doing surgery. It was a nightmare. All of a sudden, everyone just passed out. Somebody must have messed up the sleep smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a disaster over there.
None of that here. You will sleep soundly and exactly the amount we need to do so that you feel no pain. Now, we're gonna do your eyes here. So if you just lay flat for me, and
Do you not? I'm still sitting up. Do you not have any? You need my medical history, maybe?
no, actually,
No
we're good.
forms?
No, if you just lay down.
Oh, concerns me.
Jump over the trap! Jump over the trap!
Ah! He turns around, and he immediately recognizes you.
Surprise round.
While he's turned around, I'll hold an action, but I don't know. I want to make use of that surprise if possible.
Okay. We are going to. You guys could take all of that out.
Oh my.
Everyone roll initiative.
Ah! You guys roll with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, a natural one.
You get to still.
Wait! I'm a halfling, I'm lucky. Whenever I roll a natural one, I can roll again.
Oh!
Nice.
5.
You got a 5. What'd you get? 15. What'd you get, Macy?
14.
14. Midnight?
18.
18. Okay.
Go.
Always so crazy with a one shot to be diving into like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
My 2 second-level spells.
What?
Yeah. I used Calm Emotions. And I used... What's my other one I used?
Okay. Immediately, what happens is, you see him turn around and he says, "You! No, please, please!" And you guys do get a surprise round, which means that you guys can all go once before he gets an opportunity to go because he is surprised. So, Midnight, what are you gonna do?
Okay, first I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And you see, like, a giant machine gun come out of my pipe.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome.
I thought you just said you used all your second
No,
level
but I was
spells.
like, I don't think I did.
Oh,
because I
word.
couldn't
Okay.
see. I was like, I think I just used Calm Emotions.
Period. Not me, rules lawyer.
No. I appreciate it. Unless I did. But I don't think I did because I'm not like,
I don't
anyways.
think you did either.
Okay. I I'm gonna cast
Spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon.
You want that close to you, or you can place it sort of wherever you want?
Can I put it? I think like within 30 feet, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's spiritual weapon.
It's 60 feet. You could run. You could run first to get it closer.
You're so right.
But careful of the trap.
Hop, and I can hop well.
Yeah, true. Make a acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay, great. Because I have rabbit hop. As a bonus action, you can jump 10, or well, it's not a bonus action. Okay. But I still have a good jump. Acrobatics.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, easily jump over it. Yeah.
I said,
And
all
you
right,
run forward.
let's go. And I go hop. And then I go 9, 8, 20, 25, 30. And then, so then I cast this guy, right? Hovering over his head.
Okay, fantastic. Is that your turn?
When you cast, no, I haven't done my action yet.
Oh, that's just your bonus action.
Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And I think the spiritual weapon enters initiative, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and then I am going to cast,
I'm gonna say on the surprise round, it can't move on the surprise round, but it will move after you every round after.
Okay. I'm going to cast then. This maybe wasn't the smartest thing to do. That's okay. I'm going to cast. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna do Divine Spark, which is one of my channel divinities. And that's a D8. So they have to do a con save.
Okay, just kind.
Con. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind. Yeah.
Okay, that is gonna be a 19.
That saves, so he takes half damage, so 4. So, I kind of, channel the power within me, close my eyes, and then sparks fly out from the pipe, like almost as if it's on fire, and you have a spark out of.
Yeah. They hit him. Ah! And is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Porto.
Okay, so I want to. So how far are you squares again?
5 feet each.
5 feet each. Okay. So I want to go towards him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to jump over the thing?
I want to jump over it. Yeah. I want to do a back.
Is that a
Okay,
jump
awesome.
or is it just a doorway?
The trap.
It's gonna be right basically at the doorway. So you can jump, if you jump over that doorway, to get over that, you're gonna have to use an acrobatics check without,
Triggering a trap.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to do a back.
Okay.
19.
Nice. Yeah, you can easily hop over it.
Backflip, in fact?
Yeah.
So that would be 10 feet, and then you have 35 feet of movement.
Okay, so I'll use my 35 feet. And now.
Yeah, you already used 10 to get there, so yeah.
Did you go too far? I don't know.
Okay.
She was right in front of it, so she didn't have to go around that like wall. I think.
I'm here now, and I'm also going to use my spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you cast spiritual weapon, you can place this wherever you want within 60 feet, I think. So.
What's it look like? What's your
my
weapon?
My spiritual weapon is a bow and arrow that never misses.
Of course.
So I can do within 60 feet of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want.
Yeah.
Boom, right there.
It's so crazy. I don't think I've ever seen 2 spiritual weapons on the field, but then I realized, wait,
We're
everyone's
all
clerics.
clerics.
Like,
Yeah.
like I never, no, not even 2 clerics in one party.
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
have 4 clerics is crazy.
I love cleric. It's
Yeah.
my favorite class, I think.
All right.
That's my turn, right? That's my turn.
So you used your movement. You moved 35 feet, and then you used your bonus action, I believe, to do spiritual weapon. So you do have a regular action you can use if you want.
These bad boys.
Any of these, if there's one A.
Okay.
cantrip. Cantrip only, right?
Yeah.
Cantrip only.
Oh, yeah. So right.
Because you use spiritual weapon.
Or one of your channel.
Or you can like do a bow and arrow or something like that. Like if you have a real bow and arrow,
Right.
or like you know.
So I'm just gonna use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I just want the air. I want everything to be quiet.
Everything.
To turn quiet, you said?
Yeah, I just want, and I'm just building in rage, and the anger is building up inside of me, and I'm starting to notice that I actually care about the people here, in this campaign, the people that have been by me, and I take the moment, everyone's like aghast, the wind has escaped from the room,
Yes.
and I say, Twiggy, why wouldn't you just speak that way for all these years? You could have gone so much further. You're a genius. I just didn't understand what you were saying, and I'm sorry. And then everything comes back.
And with that, Twiggy, it's your turn. Off the tail end of that, Twiggy, you're up.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna cast command.
Okay.
And that is a wisdom. He's a healer too. He's probably got good wisdom, but I'm gonna give it a chance.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
That is going to be a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Gravel.
Gravel.
Gravel, bitch.
And how does he,
I kind of come up behind him in his ear since he's facing away from me. I want him to know it's me now.
Klein, you son of a bitch. You better grovel.
he immediately starts to, his hands come up and he starts to grovel at your feet when all of a sudden from his face you see his face start to peel away a bone spider face underneath his dragonborn skin. You see legs start to pulse out from underneath him as he changes into a spider. I don't have a spider, but he changes into another figure.
Is that a reaction? Can he do that? Like,
He has, this is my flavorful way of saying that he has, his true self has advantage on that saving throw, but as a human he was gonna do it, and there's something in him that is fighting it. So I'm gonna roll one more time. That's gonna be a 21. As his new figure, just having started to grovel, now using the advantage of his true self.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Koramin needs you understand me, even though I sound like that. You guys need a spider, actually.
No, like we literally, I can't hear you either now.
What you saying?
It gets a little spittier when I'm scared, or sorry.
Is that your turn?
Sorry. Can I sorry, like disengage is an action, right? Like I can't get out of his.
Yeah, unless you're rogue.
Unless you're a rogue.
Which I'm not, by the way, in this all cleric. In this all cleric campaign. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, and that's gonna be Bunyan, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna also jump.
Okay.
Roll.
Acrobatics check, yeah. And that'll be 10 feet.
Those mushrooms are gonna help us now.
They better.
13.
With a 13, you do barely make it as your heels start to slide back into this sort of. You actually do trigger this door that opens and spikes are on the bottom.
Okay.
Ew.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I believe I am in range for a guiding bolt. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Perfect. I'm gonna roll to hit. 25 to hit.
A 25 does hit.
Okay.
Get him.
I borrow your D6. 12 damage.
Okay.
And then also, he goes up and he's sort of lit up, so whoever takes a hit on him next has advantage.
Okay, fantastic. What does that look like?
I think I pull out my stethoscope and I put it in my ears, and then I go, and I send energy out of my stethoscope that meets him like a pulsating heartbeat that beats him up.
Insane.
As it hits him, this guiding bolt, more and more skin flies off of his now skeletal spider form.
Hypothesis, I think he's evil.
Methodology?
No analysis!
No analysis needed. That's my turn.
Okay. At that, you hear this sort of ghastly new voice coming out of him say, Cedric, the mushrooms! And from the back, you see through the open doors an elf. I got it! And Cedric runs out from the table, grabbing up these mushrooms and sort of holding them back as they... Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's going to pull them back into the other room, try to...
How do they know they're not on their side, though?
What? He's saying the mushrooms.
That's the
But
guy
you
who's
know.
won the Elf Excellence Award in emergency. Year after year. Evil elf. I've tried to tell everybody, and now he's gone and taken our mushrooms. Anyways.
You're finally right about something.
Oh, God, just please.
And at that, it is going to be the lair action as you guys hear from above.
No, I hate it.
And I need you to all roll dexterity saving throws as you see spider webs shoot from above.
8.
8, 12,
10.
10,
30, 20.
dirty 20. All three of you,
Midnight.
except for Midnight, you feel spider webs stick onto your back as you're lifted
Oh, no.
5 feet, 10 feet into the air, as you are for now restrained, which means your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh my God.
As long as you are restrained.
Oh my God. Okay.
You can
How
every turn
interesting,
you can
Carson.
make you can use your action to make a strength check to try to escape. But it is pulling you further and further into the ceiling.
Whoa. Okay. That is the lair action. Shit.
And that is now going to be Kind's turn.
Did you see? The thing that you saw was that Oma got like pulled up all the way to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So
You would know
it's
that,
just
but yeah.
interesting about what's up there.
Kine is going to look right at you as you are being pulled up, and he is going to try to bite you. You see this jaw, like big rows and rows of teeth, and he is going to. That's a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Who made this character? It's a little busted.
Okay, that is going to be. That is going to be 3 piercing damage and 6 poison damage as you feel this sort of spider poison in your blood. You are not poisoned, but you take poison damage, and it's going to try to do it again.
Oh my God.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much all gonna hit.
That's going to be 2 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. As he sort of laughs.
What the hell? Gross.
Midnight, it's your turn.
Midnight.
Yep.
Okay, what can I do?
All right.
about all this?
I'm gonna use inflict wounds.
You gotta be right next to him.
I am right next to him.
That's you?
Oh, just kidding. I'm not right next to him. I'm over here. Okay, then I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt. Same kind of thing.
Oh wait, okay. You get advantage because I already just cast Guiding Bolt on him, so he's lit up.
Oh, right.
But
true.
you also have disadvantage because we're restrained. Is
No,
that
I'm
right?
not restrained.
She's not restrained.
Oh, work!
Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Critical hit!
This means that she will do the maximum amount of damage.
Oh my god.
And then also roll again and add that.
4 to start.
24.
24 to start. And then 46. Oh.
41 points of damage.
41.
36.
Amazing.
Wait,
it was
no.
24.
24 plus
Plus
16
12.
plus 18. 42 damage, right? Oh, that's a 2. No, you're right. 41.
41 points of
Oh.
damage.
4.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
41. 41.
41.
As you see him just, I mean, ripped apart. What last shreds of red dragonborn skin were left on this skeletal spider are flown off with this guiding bolt light just hitting him with maximum force. It sort of slams against the walls as this pristine sort of medical place is now covered in skin and blood and it's sort of bone and mire. As
I say it's not so good looking now, huh?
yeah. Yes. As he looks up at you. And now it is your spiritual weapons turn.
Yup. And my spiritual weapon is also going to do some bopping. And that is a natural 20!
No!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is there always like a hero of the tale? Or is it
No, that's crazy.
All right,
2
do
20s
damage.
Back to back.
What damage
the
does a spiritual
hell?
weapon do? Anybody know?
I think it's a D8, like, plus something, maybe?
I don't know. I'm gonna get ahead of that. I don't know.
Please hold.
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
So, modifier is wisdom, so plus 4. So 12
To start.
plus 6, so 18.
Jeez.
All right, as he is just there,
So the gun goes off.
the gun goes off and it essentially cracks his skull in half. This exoskeleton sort of what you thought was an inner skeleton, an exoskeleton ripping off, and a gooey new creature crawling out.
That's too gross.
Crawling out.
Oh, whenever this fucker comes out,
It's game over.
it's not good.
As he takes a huge hit from him, and he looks at you and he says, "Not looking too good now, is it?"
What?
We can't. Our whole campaign is
Stupid face
just
says one.
devolved into like, what is anyone saying?
Porto, it is your turn.
So I am caught up in the rafters right now, and I'm still wrapped up.
You can use your action to try to.
To do a strength check.
You can try to. Yeah, you can use a strength check an athletics check to try to break the web, and go down to the ground. Or you can still speak, so you can still cast spells, but you are being brought further and further up into the rafters of the ceiling. You are only 10 feet off the ground at the moment.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't have much athletics. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm rolling for a strength check, an athletics check. 13.
A 13.
Dun-dun.
Might be enough. Might be enough.
You and the web doesn't break as it rises you 10 feet farther. You're now 20 feet up off the ground. It's 50 feet. It's 50 feet up.
Sorry, I could have asked the first time.
No, you're feeling the panic.
You're up to 20. Is it 10? Like about 10 feet?
10 feet per turn.
And
yeah.
when you fall, you take damage the higher you go. So beware.
That is your action. I think with your you have to use your bonus action to move your spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my spiritual weapon there.
Yeah.
I don't need to move. It's right there. Yeah. Right?
I think just to use it, right?
Oh yeah. No, what's
That's its own.
initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So yeah. If you have a bonus action, you can use your own bonus action and do the spiritual weapon. But I don't know what you have.
Okay, I want to use Healing Word. Healing Word on Twiggy. So it gives 1d4 health plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you roll a d4.
Okay, and I'm still gonna attack, right?
You used your action to try to break the restraint.
But this is hugely helpful for me.
But yeah, you
Personally,
use.
love this plan.
Oh wait, and it,
1.
oh wait, but it's
Plus,
1
so-
plus your spellcasting modifier plus 5.
Oh. So
I messed up.
Okay, so 1 plus 5, so 6 plus.
Spellcasting modifier.
Is spell attack bonus the
No,
same
it's,
thing as
it's like
spellcasting
wisdom.
modifier?
No, it would be his
No.
wisdom.
But he has a special trait that gives him an extra plus 5 to healing because of his life.
So plus 5, so 6 points.
Wait, I thought his wisdom is. Yeah, so 1 plus 3 plus
Oh, I
5.
see. I thought that was
9.
your big score.
9 HP.
I'll take it.
What is the healing word that you say?
Oma.
Yeah, you say.
No. What was that?
Oh, I'll look at you.
Yeah.
At first you say Oma, and from the rafters you hear Vat, and then you say Oam, and you see.
It's good to know she's talking up there, though.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
And you feel this sort of healing energy come over you.
Nice.
And now it is your spiritual weapon's turn.
Okay, my spiritual.
Hit his
weapon.
ass.
Great. I roll my d20.
Yep.
Yep. And you add your attack bonus.
13 and my attack bonus.
Plus.
Should be by where your
My
spiritual
spell
weapon
attack. My
is.
spell attack. bonus.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Plus 5. 18. 18. I'll take it.
That just hits
Okay.
as the spiritual weapon. What is it again? The spiritual
My
weapon?
spiritual weapon is a bow and arrow.
Yeah, and of course,
And so
once
far-
again,
Yeah.
100% as it shoots and
So a
and
D8.
hits him.
Roll a d8
Okay, so I roll a d8.
plus your spellcasting modifier. So plus 3.
Oh, 8!
Eight.
Okay, plus 3.
11.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
We're bringing the
it
heat.
hits in this
It's all
goo.
over this guy.
And it seems to do some good damage.
Nice.
And that is your spiritual weapon's turn. Twiggy.
Okay, I am going to make a strength check to try to get down.
Okay.
Not with that die. No. I didn't roll it, but I set it down on a 20. So maybe.
Yeah.
13.
13. Same thing he got.
Okay,
It doesn't seem like it's breaking.
that's my action. For my bonus
You go up.
action, I'm going. So now I'm 20 feet off the ground.
20 feet off the ground.
Okay. When do you start taking damage? 50? That's crazy.
No.
Like 10's already bad. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cast Healing Word at second. Yeah, Healing Word at second level as a bonus action, so it's 4d4 of healing to myself. 2, 4, 8, 9 plus. What do you add to it?
I think your wisdom probably. Your spellcasting modifier.
9. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna take some healing. I'll figure it out on my time.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you feel that sort of healing energy pour into you. And Twiggy, that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Bunyan, your turn.
Okay.
Boom, we're back, baby.
I am gonna try to. Oh, it's a strength check. Oh. Is there a way I could, instead of doing a strength check, is there a way I could, to try to get out of this thing? Could I look above me and use Sacred Flame on the web and try to burn it with radiant energy instead of physical?
Is that a roll to hit,
No.
Sacred Flame?
No. It's a.
Yeah, try it. You can
So
try
then
it.
I would need you to roll a save,
Um,
a dexterity save, but that doesn't make much sense.
I think it's gonna automatically hit. I'm gonna do a roll to determine whether or not it will burn through the web.
Okay.
But
Aren't webs highly flammable?
yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So how does that look like?
I roll a d8, I think.
Yeah, just flavor wise.
Oh.
I roll a d8.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think this one, I think I take out, or I guess I'm grappled, but I like put on a fake pair of gloves, of magical white radiant gloves, and I sort of just grasp onto the web, hoping that it lights
interesting.
up.
Yeah. You grab onto the web, hoping it lights up, and you wait. It lights up into flame, breaking, sending you back down to the ground. You are gonna take 4 damage as you hit the ground.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it.
Bonus action movement.
Yeah, that's what's on the table.
Yeah, I think, like, no.
Okay, great. And that is going to be the lair action again, as I need both of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Right
my
as I
God.
get on the ground.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Wow, a lot of nat 20s over there.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
You stole Midnight's natural 20.
Or as a reaction, lucky footwork. When you fail a dex saving throw, you can use your reaction to roll a d4 and add it to a save.
Fantastic.
But I still don't think it's really gonna make a difference. But I'll do it for fun anyways. 8.
With a natural 20, you see a spider web stick on the ground. You get the sense that this web that was coming towards you
anymore.
will not
He's goo.
be able to. It's stuck on the ground, and it won't be able to come up and hit you next time. With a natural 20.
Nice.
Midnight, you feel on your back, it rolling you up as it hoists you 10 feet into the air. And that is that. It is now Kind's turn, as he is going to, again, turn towards you.
What the hell?
He's doing surgery on you.
You should try a taste of some of these other guys. Come on, man.
He is leaving it up to the webs over there. Oh, wait. You're already webbed, right?
Yeah.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be 4 piercing damage and 12 poison damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
He's gonna do it again.
I play dead.
That is going to be an 11 to hit.
No.
That hits. Why, do you have any armor on?
Or a shield?
Let me see if it's enabled. I think I
Theoretically,
on
we're
that-
allowed to, but
on that-
I know, but I might not have it. Okay. So what's going on is I think I don't have it enabled on
That's
my.
just an app thing. Toggle that on.
I know. It's getting toggled as we. Oh, okay. 11 does not hit. Everything else remains the same though. That
Okay.
you've done. My AC is 12 now. I think everything else you've done against me has been above that. So.
Okay. He's gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
In his form that you saw earlier, he had 2 hits.
Oh my
Now he has 3.
Jesus Christ.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll land.
That is going to be 1 piercing damage.
okay.
And 9 poison damage.
It's over.
We're down.
As you see,
Still alive. We can still heal her back.
you see
But
Twiggy
she'll
go
start taking
unconscious
Death saves to die for real.
as this web tries to hoist her up into the air.
Like Frodo
And
after
that-
the spider.
Yikes.
That's going to be Kind's turn, Midnight.
In my own kind of spiderweb wrap, I see her going up a little bit, looking dead, and I cast Healing Word with my bonus action, and that is how much? It's a D4 plus my Wisdom, which is 8 points of healing.
And what do you say? What's the healing word?
I say, wake up!
Two words.
What the hell? What the hell?
Okay.
And then I, with my action, so I can't. do
Yeah,
another
4
spell,
healers.
Oh, it sucks. Oh, it
Yeah,
sucks.
pass it.
Thanks, Midnight.
Passing out isn't what it used to be. I mean, with 4 healers around, that's crazy.
Thanks, Midnight.
Okay.
I know. I was
so
kind of like.
Then I can't do another spell, right?
My girl's got
Because
me.
I did a spell for my bonus
You can't
action.
do
a cantrip.
You can do a cantrip only.
Okay, great. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame then. And that is.
Yeah, D8. Or he has to make a dex save. Or what are you doing it to?
Him.
Yeah, dex save of your compared to your DC.
Dex save.
Okay. That is going to be a dirty 20.
So nothing happens.
Not even half damage.
As this flame sort of catches the carpet, so some of the carpet starts to burn.
All your nice carpets disappearing right from underneath you.
Is spiritual weapon a concentration spell?
No.
Okay. Then it is.
No.
It's your turn. It's spiritual weapon's turn.
Wow. It's gonna hit. I
Did
think
those
we.
spiritual weapons take an attack of opportunity when she went up on the web?
Not because I'm not
it's-
in within like melee range.
But your spiritual weapon is.
But he didn't move, did he?
I'm being freaky.
I also am not sure
Macy
spiritual
moved up.
can
You know
spiritual.
what I mean?
But don't they have to be in range of each other, like melee range?
Isn't that your spiritual weapon?
But he didn't like. What are you saying?
Spiritual weapons cannot make attacks of opportunity
Oh.
because they don't have reactions.
Ow. Or never mind.
Because he would have to move, right? Even
Well,
in order
but
for
I'm
that to
saying
You're saying the
Macy
web.
moved The web.
He's saying the web, but
Oh,
that's
the
also not a
web.
creature technically. It's like the lair. So
Okay. Spiritual weapon, gonna try and hit. 22?
that hits.
What is with you today?
I don't know. Can't say.
Oh my god.
And that is gonna be 12 damage.
12
Max.
damage.
Shitty max.
Anyone else hit this?
I got
We're
him with
taking a
guiding
lot of
bolt.
hits.
Yeah.
Zing,
Um,
zing, 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 zing.
As this machine gun
Everything's
sort
sweet,
of
there's spiritual weapons out here.
hits
'Cause
this
otherwise people
creature.
can't-
Porto, your turn.
I just had a great idea. And I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. But I'm going to use Sacred Flame on my web.
Nice.
See if it catches fire.
Nice. Nice.
You be quiet. You've been risking us a lot lately. You were dead earlier, and if it wasn't for midnight...
Nice. That's real nice. I like what you're doing down there. Good hustle.
So I'm just like wriggling inside of my
Yeah,
web.
you don't have to roll to hit this.
Okay, good.
You automatically hit it, but I'm rolling to see how strong the web is.
Great.
Bad for you. Bad for you.
You put your gloves on the web just like him, and it seems to go out in a puff of smoke.
Oh my
Where
god.
Bunyan would do something better than me. So I'm just left.
This must be a dream.
I'm just left wriggling in here. Okay. So now all I have is my weapon. All I have is my spiritual weapon.
Yeah, or you can use a bonus action. That was a regular action, right?
Yeah.
Bonus action. Oh, healing
So
word.
you could healing word again,
I'll
but
do healing word on Twiggy over there.
Oh, thanks so much. Oh, wow, sucks. You guys are really being too kind to me today.
Oh,
I'm like having a little nap in a cocoon.
Doesn't it feel kind of nice?
Oh my god. So 5 plus 5.
okay.
Seem kind of nice to be like wrapped up in a web like that.
wait,
Yeah,
plus
a little
your
comforting.
plus your wisdom modifier.
I had 1.
Oh.
So
Oh,
but
plus-
plus
oh, but
5
with-
plus
oh, oh.
4. So 9 again, right?
9.
Oh, wow.
You always do at least 9.
Always do at least 9.
Take it.
That's great.
You're our most powerful healer.
okay.
How does it feel?
I'm feeling great. I'm wrapped up in this thing and I can't get out of it.
You are brought up. Now you're 30 feet above the
30 feet.
and
Your fall is gonna be
it is now your
gnarly.
spiritual weapon.
All right. It is my spiritual weapon time. So I get to roll. I roll my
Yep.
9. 9 plus. Do I get a spell attack bonus? Is that what I
Yeah.
get? Plus 5. So 14.
You have never experienced this bow missing.
Oh.
And today it looks as though it's about to hit. When I remind you, you do have a point of inspiration in case you want to use that.
I do.
I don't know if you do. That's a very powerful thing. You could use it on
If
other
you really
things.
want it to never miss.
Yeah.
Is that a morning? No, wait. Okay. my point of inspiration. I get a roll whenever I want.
You can re-roll whatever roll. Oh, right, I forgot too, yeah.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna waste it on this. Go ahead and miss, Bo.
Yeah, the bow is
Yeah.
it's
I think that's right.
It flies by the creature, hitting one of the curtains on one of the pods. And
I thought that was
is
supposed to never miss.
Bunyan, please, Bunyan.
Twiggy, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my channel divinity charges to cast Divine Spark. So you need to make a DC 13 con save.
That is going to be 18.
Okay, so it's only gonna take half damage then. Just 7 points of radiant
Okay.
damage.
What does that look like?
I'm laying in my little cocoon today. Ah, shoot. Okay, so let's spark this guy up, huh? Don't move a muscle, but just kind of.
Yeah. It's like
then-
a hot feet kind of situation. Like it's like Josiah and Alyssa walking on coals. It's like something's happening down there.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of twiggle my toes.
But yeah.
Twiddle my toes. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level on myself. And I will work that out. It can't get crazy.
Okay.
You want to hear about it?
Sure.
Do you really?
Wait, just healing word?
Yeah, I was just going to do the math.
Oh,
and
yeah, go
heal
ahead.
up on my-
But you are now
my
40
own
feet in
side.
the air.
Yeah, I bet I am.
Fall.
I know. Well, at this point,
We'll just heal you when you crash.
I don't have a way
Honestly,
to
once you're up
soften
there,
the
you can
blow
talk to
anyway.
Oma.
Oh, I do want to know.
Yeah.
Can I look
Oma's
up?
lonely.
Like, do I see Oma? Like, am I gonna go away or
Make
be
a
on the
perception check.
ceiling? You know what I mean? Okay, so that's a 1. I'm
You don't-
face down.
You don't know? Yeah.
Oma!
Yeah, you were just looking at the floor
Can
for
I-
the sparks.
Hey, Oma.
Yes, I'm here.
So what's kind of the deal up there? Can you see all this fighting, or are you kind of in a different place?
Usually when I'm scared like this, I can't see anything really, but I keep thinking of a show I saw once, an Inheritance, and it was a beautiful show. It was beautiful, honestly. It should have been put into a library and recorded. But it was beautiful, and it won a Tony, and I saw Vina, and you wouldn't believe it, but the Vina was there. Am I talking your ear off?
You
there?
saw Avina? No, I got
saw
nothing I'm
Vina.
doing.
Can I just say, people say my voice is a little annoying, but yours is really, really annoying. Honestly, I don't know your name.
You
or
realize
anything.
you realize this is not Oma speaking. This is just Porto speaking.
Damn it, Porto! I'm trying to talk to Oma. Can I as like a free action? Can I?
I say you said Oma. We'll wait to see if you get a response.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, Bunyan.
Okay, Bunyan. I am going to run under where Porto is.
Underwear.
And I'm gonna try to Sacred Flame, same thing I did before, but this time I'm taking off my glowing gloves and throwing them at his web so that if he falls, I'm under to catch him.
Ooh.
So he doesn't take the damage.
Okay.
Is that a free action to catch him?
Throw, I would make a ranged.
It's just Sacred Flame.
I know, but throwing the gloves.
But it's Sacred Flame is regular, is always ranged.
Oh, it is. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was touch. Okay.
No.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, let me see. You throw the glove, and it.
Flame.
It's the dice, y'all. It's the dice.
Let me be cool.
You throw the glove as it touches. It sort of singes some of the web, but it doesn't.
I watch all of this happen, and I thank God because I didn't want to be saved by Bunyan at this moment. So I just like silently like yes.
Porto,
No.
come down. I'll catch you.
Bunyan, you failed as I expected. You failed as I expected.
Oh,
I'll just stay up here.
Not the like romantic fall into your arms.
Complete hero moment. I'm good actually, Bunyan. Actually, can this thing go
It's
up
not
now?
romantic. I'm just trying to save you from.
Bunyan, I don't want to be
Damage.
saved. Can we just? I try to roll myself up towards the ceiling. I get nowhere.
You try to go for it
Okay,
further.
well,
Trying to end
okay.
it all.
So I'll listen to his commands and I'll leave. I will. So if he falls, I'm not there.
Oh, Bunyan, no.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, I think you've got it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. That is going to be the lair, and I need Midnight to make a... Oh, wait, no, you're captured, aren't you? Okay, I need no one to make a... Because everyone is captured
Suck it,
except
lair.
for
My natural 20.
your natural 20, and so it's... You feel the web, you see the web, like, trying to pick itself up, but it can't. And that is going to be Kine. And he is going to...
Oh God. Me?
He is going to try to bite you as he crawls up.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A while ago, he casted
The shield.
the shield of faith on me. I don't know how long that lasts, or how long it's been since we were...
Shield of Faith lasts 10 minutes.
And it's concentration.
Have we
And it's
been
concentration.
down in this underground
Yes.
for 10 minutes?
Yes, it unfortunately has worn
Alright,
off.
alright. Okay.
He is going to try to attack. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be 3 piercing and 12 poison. He's going to do it again. Natural 20.
Oh my God, I might like die right now. 'cause
Yeah, that's not so
he could...
good.
What is the rules for dying?
If he in his whole turn, I believe, if he does double your hit points.
Which is 21, so how many did he just do?
Okay, he did 14, so I need him
He needs to do
to
42.
do 28. If he does 28 more, I'm dead.
Okay, that's...
So with a natural 20,
Natural 20.
that is going to be 8, 16.
Oh.
That's going to be 20.
Just 20 flat.
No.
20 flat
Plus.
plus. Yeah, I mean. It's plus 9.
I am dead for real.
Wait, what?
I am dead for real.
Anyone got Revivify? I don't think that's available to us right now. Right?
As you see,
All I have is mushrooms that taste like
Wait, can you
cupcakes.
explain why that is again? Sorry, I was a little zoned out.
if a monster does, if you fall unconscious and that the attack did.
Wait, I wasn't unconscious though at the time. I
No,
had
but
2
if you fall unconscious during, I believe, maybe we can just search it up.
Yeah.
But if you fall unconscious during the attack and the damage was more than half your, or more than double your hit points
Total.
total.
So like Jack's hit points are 21 total, and it rolls like 45.
Holy shit.
Okay. Instant death occurs when a creature takes damage that reduces it to 0 hit points, and the remaining damage
The
equals
remaining
or
damage.
exceeds its maximum hit points.
So you just had 2.
So I had 2 hit points.
You're one
So
hit
it's
point away
27.
from
No,
it.
you're 1 hit point away.
Holy
I'm alive?
No, you're 1 hit away
From it-
from
from it.
being alive.
Because it was 29, right? So it would
Yeah.
be 27.
Oh no.
You all see Bunyan.
Oh my god, I don't remember the last
I've
time
never
a
died
character has
before.
actually died.
You
Ever.
all see Bunyan get bit by this giant spider sliding across the floor and sort of lying on this curtain at this pod sort of nearby.
I wish I was a good enough doctor.
As you hear the voice just not 30 minutes ago, having just said, Porto, you in your brain are looking at this, and you hear, if I remember one thing, I raised a good son. And that's going to be Midnight's turn.
Oh my god.
Sobbing uncontrollably.
Yeah, that's your special little guy. Oh.
So sorry.
None of us have Revivify because we're only
No.
we're too
It's
low
over.
level.
It's over for me. That was it.
This is a
That was my
fucking
first.
tragedy. This whole game, I've been a biggest asshole to you, and like also loved you, and you're gone now, and you'll never know. You'll never know. I'm devastated.
No, maybe he knew. Okay, it's my turn. I'm still trapped up here. I like let out a scream as well, and then I do a guiding bolt at this guy.
Okay, roll the hit.
Or should I try and break out of this thing first? No, I'm gonna try and strength.
Okay.
Because I'm not that high.
Okay. You're 10 feet up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Can I cast guidance on myself? Is that an action? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no. 13.
Oh my god, 3 of you have rolled 13s when the DC is 14 for this. As you just
Is it gonna be
barely
a TPK?
cannot.
Our first ever TPK?
Total party kill.
Total party kill?
So sorry, what? You just got snatched up in the.
No, I've been snatched up. I tried to break out. I couldn't break out. So my bonus action is going to be to move my spiritual weapon. So it should be.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Your spiritual weapon's turn.
Yeah. 19.
That hits.
5.
5 damage as the gun with a you even sense that Midnight's spiritual weapon retains the emotional life that Midnight is feeling right now as the gun seems to shoot even harder at this monster. And Porto, it's your turn.
I'm still sobbing in my way, and I just like let my tears dry. I take a big deep breath, and I say this one's for Bunyan, and I'm gonna do Sacred Flame again. So I get to hit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do strength
on
check.
the
I'm gonna
web.
do strength check.
Okay.
I'm gonna do strength check. This one's for Bunyan. This one's for Bunyan.
Come on, come on.
12. What does that mean?
Well,
Do you have
add
any
your
strength?
strength.
Do you have
What's your
any strength?
what's your athletics?
Strength is 1.
No, athletics is 3 though.
Oh yeah, my athletics is 3.
15.
Fall down to the ground. You are going
I
to
was
take.
30 feet up.
Bonk.
You take 8 force damage as you fall to the ground.
How is
This is
this?
8 damage, but
How is
unless
this
you
guy
have,
looking?
What?
How is he looking?
He's looking bad,
Okay.
real bad.
Okay,
Alright,
good.
we can do
good.
it. We can do it.
And I get a bonus action.
Yeah.
I did that. That was my action. I'm gonna get a bonus action of moving my.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Here.
Here.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it has advantage because you're flanking. Actually, I
Let's
believe.
go. Let's go. With a dead guy.
No,
I'm
with my
dead.
spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
I'm dead. but-
Yeah.
With my spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
yours?
that's because it's such a massive thing. I will say that's flanking. On the other
Because
side of
it's
that,
like something where
other
you
side of
have
the
to
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah.
the leg. Yeah.
So now my spiritual weapon. What should I roll? I roll a D8. I roll a D8.
First roll to attack.
Yeah. Roll to attack first,
Yeah.
and you can do this with advantage.
Hit it again. You got advantage. So roll again.
So I have an advantage.
Just roll
You
again.
just roll that d20 again. You
Good,
take a
good.
higher score. There we go. There we go. There we
13,
go.
I'll take it.
Okay. 13.
13
Yeah.
plus.
Plus what?
5.
Attack bonus.
What's my attack bonus? So
Yeah.
Yeah, so 18.
18 just hits as yes, the bow hits him. Roll damage.
Great.
Now,
Okay, now roll
yeah,
damage.
D8. Plus.
The yes. Yeah.
D8. I'm rolling.
Pull something out.
2.
But
Plus-
add. This is your spiritual weapon. D8 plus 3.
No, wait. We don't, I don't know how much damage this is. this. I'll never know how much damage he needs, right?
No.
I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna use my POI.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that can count.
4. Okay. I'll
Okay,
take 5.
plus
4
3.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
7.
You see this bow stick into him. He's still up, but it hurts him.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Twiggy.
Okay, can I use a channel divinity? Yes, you probably can't tell me, but I'm curious if I can use Divine Spark on the web that's holding me.
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. Because it hits automatically.
Okay.
Wait, is that true? Hold on, let me hold up. Well, yes. Okay, you do a con save.
Okay. It's gonna be a 22.
Okay, it's still gonna take half damage though.
Okay.
6 points of damage to it.
You see sparks as it breaks off and you fall to the ground.
That's gonna hurt. Yeah. But I am
14 force damage as you see Twiggy fall through the sky, poof, landing with a huge thud on the ground.
Wait, I messed this up. One second. Okay, I am going to scurry over. Do I have to use action to get up, or movement to get up?
Half movement to get up, yeah.
Okay, so how much movement
30 probably.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down here.
Okay.
And hide behind this pedestal, and then cast Healing Word on myself again.
Okay.
And I'll do that on my time. That's
All
my
right,
turn.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
Bunyan,
Oh.
you wake up and you are in a huge medical room facility, and you don't know what just happened, but you sense as you look around that you have just completed an incredible, never seen before surgery. That you feel a sense of pride in yourself as you look out, and it seems like so does everybody else. And you look out to a huge crowd, a sea of people. Right in the front row is your dad. And all of them, woo! Woo! And Blaring Barry comes up to you and says, a few words for the people.
Well, thank you all for coming. I just wanted to say, just even when things get hard, sometimes it's worth just trying to find that cure, just in case. And, you know, no matter how small you are or how young, there might be a genius somewhere out in the crowd, so don't let anyone tell you you're not big enough.
And as you look out, the crowd erupts into cheers again. You see the doors at the back open and this bright light flooding in. And the last thing you see before the light sort of engulfs everything you see is your father at the front. And you know this is a moment he'll remember forever. As it, your vision fades.
Bunyan.
Oh no. All right.
And at that, Who is detached from webs? You two now? You are... I think you're still hanging... Oh. What?
I'm in the web.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm hiding though.
I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Wait, even though she's hiding, the web can't see as well?
The web knows all.
So there's 33.
Yes. And then you add your +1. That's great.
18.
Yeah, the web misses you.
Sorry, I'm healing. Come on. Okay.
Let's go!
It misses you as that is going to be. That's going to be its turn, and Kine is going to turn towards you. Midnight. 5, 10. As it is going to try to. It is going to try to bite you. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, that is going to be 4 piercing damage and... Oh wait, sorry. 7 poison damage.
And 4 piercing.
4 piercing and 7 poison, yeah. And it's gonna go at you again. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Oh my god.
It bites you again with a 1 piercing damage and 15 poison damage
That's I had exactly that much left.
as
I'm
you
down.
fall
Not
unconscious
dead,
in the web.
unconscious.
And with its last bite, it's coming for you, Porto.
Oh my god.
That is going to be 13 to hit
No.
as it misses you. And that is going to be his turn, Midnight. Because it is your turn, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
So if you roll 3 times and get 3 failures, you're dead. But if you do 3 successes, you're
stabilized.
You're stabilized.
stabilized, right? Okay.
You roll a d20.
And it's got to be a 10 or higher?
10 or higher to get a save.
9.
9. Fail.
1 death.
It's not over yet.
Porto, does that mean your spiritual weapon goes away? Porto, it is your turn.
I can't. Okay. It is my turn. I am not in the web. I'm standing where I want to stand.
That's
I
right.
have options. That's that thing like Staunton. But I can choose to heal or attack. Am I right?
Yeah.
Or both. Well,
Yeah, because healing word.
It's a bonus action. But then you can only use a cantrip to attack.
You
But
have your
Okay,
also
what are
you have
your-
your channel divinity.
Yeah. Okay. Channel divinity, preserve life. But don't we all have
Divine Spark.
He
Divine
can spend
Spark?
15 points healing people within an area.
Oh, okay. So you could.
I can restore
Yeah, you could
15
heal
to
with your.
just with no roll or anything.
No.
Well, that is an action though.
it's an action. Yeah.
So
you
I think
wouldn't
it's
be able
better
to
to
attack.
attack with
Bonus
it
action.
and then heal with
And
the
then your
bonus
spiritual
action.
weapon. Yeah.
I have my spiritual. But what? Wait. This is an action. I can use a bonus action and my spiritual weapon. Should I just straight
Yeah.
up? I want to do it. I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it on midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight's been
Yeah.
rolling the 20s. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity on midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So restore 15 total
Yeah.
hit points.
All right.
Good. Now I get a bonus action. And my bonus action, you won't even believe what it is. That's a lot of healing.
That's good.
yeah, Midnight, you pop up in that web. You're higher up than you were, but
What's everyone at? Do I get to know what everyone's at?
I'm at 15
You're at
because
15.
You can see like how we look. I'm okay. I'm at 19.
You're at 19.
but that was
Higher
27 hit points from that.
So I'm gonna do
constant.
healing word
Uh-huh.
to midnight. That's
Great.
my bonus action.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that works.
Yeah.
Works, yeah.
Okay, great.
9
So
plus
1d4
D4.
now plus 5.
That's
Mhm,
awesome.
plus 4.
No, he has a
Yeah.
1d4
No,
plus
but plus
3
5
plus
plus 4.
5.
Oh, plus 3 plus 5. So plus
Holy
8.
shit.
damn.
Okay,
9.
but whatever. I mean,
Damn, every time we.
I think
Is it
9,
worth it?
right? Because you rolled a
9,
1,
5,
right?
9.
yeah.
What does all that healing look like? How does this
So
appear?
the same serpent that went around.
Oh, yeah.
The same serpent that went around Bunyan is like the same healing serpent that comes down. In fact, like usually they're different colors, but this one is the color of Bunyan. And probably like the Patronus that from now on all of my healing will be Bunyan. Still so sad, Bunyan.
I know.
R.I.P.
All right, is that your
okay.
turn?
That's my turn, but I have a weapon.
You have your spiritual
My
weapon.
spiritual weapon, so I get to go.
Yeah.
Wait, I get to add. Spell attack.
Yeah. Your spell attack.
Well, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
I
You're so
did.
right.
No.
Does not hit.
Damn it!
Oh,
The
my
arrow
God.
shoots past.
17 doesn't hit.
18 is its
18
armor
is
class, I
the
think.
AC.
Twiggy, your turn.
Holy shit. That is going to be a high... That's a tall order. Okay.
Web, maybe.
I'm going to cast... what am I going to cast? I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
It's not going to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you look?
Okay, yeah. Pretty good.
Okay, there's a little bit of space behind this in this square that's 30. You see?
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
Can I move and hide behind this curtain now?
Yes, technically there's a hide action, but you can try to stealth and I can see what that does, but
Yeah, can I do that?
yeah, roll the stealth check. Meanwhile, is that your turn?
Nat 20!
Nat 20, boom, you disappear. Are you're no longer in spider web.
I'm no longer spider.
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Come on.
Plus... Yeah, it's not perfect.
Alright, 13.
Again, it's 14. The DC is 14 for these spider webs as it attaches to you, picking you 10 feet up in the air. And that is going to be Kind's turn as he is going to turn to you. That is going to be a 12 to hit. Okay, he's going to try again. A 9 to hit. And a 24 to hit.
Oh my god.
That is going to be 3 piercing damage and 6 poison damage as he bites into you. And that is his turn. Midnight, your turn.
Okay.
I'm a little tapped, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna use
You don't have any spell slots left? Sorry.
guiding, not him smiling while he says that. You don't have any
You don't have any spell slots left?
Oh, yeah, spell slots.
I'm gonna use guiding bolt.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 does not hit as the guiding bolt shoots past. And with that, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Porto, your
Wait,
turn.
my spiritual weapon. Oh,
It's gone.
Oh wait, then I'm gonna use my bonus. I can't. Because I already cast a spell.
Porto, your turn.
I have options. Okay.
Oh, I couldn't have cast it anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is...
I have one
so
first
hard.
level slot.
Okay.
Also,
Right.
I'm just gonna.
So with borrowed knowledge, I can get skill +2, right? And I feel like I keep needing something, and I don't have it. Is it dexterity that I keep needing? Like, I only have +1.
Dexterity is the one with the spider web. So yeah.
Yeah.
that's
I'm
helpful.
gonna. I want to do that right now. I really want to attack this guy.
I know. He's
know,
close to
it's
being dead, I feel
hard.
like.
Okay.
I think, yeah, just one of us has to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Then fine. I'm gonna do guiding bolt.
Yup.
Okay, roll to hit.
How about you just land this one?
4d6, right?
First, you have to roll your
You have to roll to
D20
hit.
see if it hits. No. Oh, yeah.
Did you use your point of inspiration?
No, that's a 7. That's a
I
7.
did,
That's a
I
7.
did.
This dice
Okay.
is weird. Look, that's a 1. That's a 7.
Yeah,
These
but
dice are
still, right? Like,
18, yeah.
Yeah.
As the guiding bolt shoots
This
past,
is horrible.
know.
you do have your spiritual weapon.
Great. There's 8 plus what? There's nothing. Doesn't matter.
As that misses as well. Twiggy, your turn.
Alright. I'm letting the
Big guy.
I'm
Or let him
letting the glitter settle at the bottom of the 20 and hopes that it's gonna weight this die when I roll it.
Okay, work.
Now that I've said that.
That makes sense.
Okay. I'm going for guiding bolt again.
Okay.
Knock it over.
Oh, but then 20 would be.
That is only 15.
15 does not hit as it shoots past. Twiggy, anything else on your turn?
Did you just take damage?
No.
I did.
Oh, well, do you know what? It doesn't matter anyway because I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah.
I will, like, just kind of like the table, I'm thinking if my guiding bolt didn't hit, he maybe still doesn't know where I am.
Sure.
Maybe I'm still hidden.
Yeah.
So that I can just hide behind there and die.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. And at that, it is going to be Kind's turn because the lair doesn't know who to hit. Because it has spiders and you are, or it has everyone in the spider webs and you are.
You're in the web?
No.
Yeah.
He just did,
Yeah.
right? He just got taken by it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kind is gonna go after you. That is gonna be 13 to hit.
No.
Okay, it's gonna try again. That is gonna be a 23 to hit. Sorry, you guys hate my ass. Okay,
No, it's fine.
that is
but I do hate
1
your ass.
piercing damage and 15 poison damage.
I'm down again.
8 and 7. I don't know.
She's down.
And he's going to turn to you, Porto. That is going to be a 23 to hit. And it's going to be 2 piercing damage
Oops, all dead.
and 11 poison damage.
So 2 plus 1.
Yeah.
Oops, all dead.
Oops, all dead.
Midnight, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
Failure.
Failure. Porto, it's your turn.
Have any of these
Also, I'm
attacks
just
needed
gonna
to have been with advantage because we're
Say,
flanking
I don't know
it?
if you've been keeping track of your spell
Yes,
slots.
yes.
Have you?
I have.
Are you? Do you have
No,
more?
I do have more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
2
does.
more level 1.
Okay.
And 2 level 2.
Wait, yeah, some of these guiding bolts have to have been with advantage.
No, because we've been
Flanking,
missing them
But
all.
it's so retcon, it's like...
And flanking is a
and
melee
it's
thing.
only for like
Okay.
that turn. Sorry.
First of all,
Sorry.
Okay, dead.
Help me!
Sorry, y'all been mean to me all day. I want y'all to die. Just kidding.
not me.
Not you, Queen.
Oh my god.
So hard. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna do guiding bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna do guiding bolt.
Motherfuck. I didn't have my shield turned on.
Oh wait. 13 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes!
18.
Yes!
Yes.
That's right, that's
Yes.
right.
That's
Sad.
right.
Yes.
You're so sad.
Yes.
Fucking
Roll damage.
right.
Okay.
Okay, roll damage and then
What did you
4d6.
46. Wait, no. 46.
No,
No, that's
This is such bullshit.
4 of them. 4 of them.
Oh, good.
6, 7 points total. 11, 12.
How do you want to do this? Describe how this
Okay,
happens.
I
Oh my
know how I
God.
want it to happen. I want the web that held Bunyan. I want it to come down and become the serpent. And I want the serpent, like the same, I said it would always be the same color. So I want the web to turn into the color of the serpent that surrounded Bunyan. And I want like, you know like how Harry Potter had like the Patronus? I want like the Patronus visions of Bunyan and Bunyan's dad and all the people who have been taken to like come down as witness, almost like this is an operating room, right? I mean, I want them to come down just like the anesthesia gas. It's so personal. This is so personal.
Yeah.
And so I want all of it to come down like an anesthesia gas. And I want everyone to watch it almost like it's just operation. And I want the snake that is now Bunyan's colored snake to wrap up and bite through the monster. But like do it like a surgery where it like dissects the monster and then we can all go in peace.
Yeah, this does happen as you see the monster this spiritual audience, as well as you as this audience, sort of surrounding this creature as it gets hoisted into the air, splitting in half. It's bone and gut and sort of purple blood splattering everywhere. And as we see this image of this spiritual audience, we flash forward in time as it becomes a real audience, and you all in a giant operating room.
Just a question. Is
Yeah.
it okay that I'm still dead?
We would have stabilized you.
Currently?
We would have stabilized
You
you.
would have stayed.
Yeah.
Stabilized you.
Cool. I just want to make sure I made
You're
it
alive, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to
we
live
got
through
her.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If there's
She
no
was
baddie,
passed
we would
out.
go over
I was
and help
unconscious.
her. Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna flash forward, and it's a couple years in the future, and the world discovered the sort of wrongdoings of medical director Kine, who had been siphoning money from the hospital and putting it towards his own practice, and created this smear campaign. Although the team isn't complete, there is one member missing. And as you guys envision the lives of these characters, let's go around and each of you say what you think has happened in the past couple of years for you.
I think I have left the hospital and created a mob.
In the audience,
That's right.
in the audience, so you two are standing on the stage
There's
of.
a lot of
Gonna
scary
remove
looking
myself.
bunnies.
I'm
You guys are
in total disguise. They don't even know it's me.
Yeah, there is a strange man sitting there. However, behind the strange man that you completely don't recognize, there is hundreds of mushrooms. Oh,
And mushrooms. Both.
bunnies and mushrooms sitting there in coats, going.
Yup. And I would say that with my mob, one of our main goals is to kind of search the black market for kind of interesting ingredients that could, or drugs that haven't been regulated that could further medical research and study specifically on memory loss. And so I'm kind of like getting that information on the DL and giving it back to the hospital.
Beautiful.
Twiggy has, I think, taken over Oliver, or at least part of Bunyan's dad's care, and is helping look out for him.
You see him in
And-
the front row clapping as you guys are on stage.
and is also, with a little extra cash and insider trading information, is like continuing Bunyan's research as well. And she plans to, if we figure anything out there, the second thing she discovers, she'll name the Twigganique. Her second technique, but the first one she plans to name the Bunyan. The big Bunyan. That's what I'm gonna call it.
And Porto.
Porto has every day since gone to Bunyan's grave and just tells Bunyan about everything going on at the hospital, but his edge has been cut a little bit. Not as vicious, not as unnecessarily rude. And there's like scenes of Bunyan speaking to residents and people learning, the fellows, and just wanting to scream at them, but like remembering Bunyan and finally admitting, I don't know everything. In fact, you all are the ones doing so much research and learning so much and giving that little bit of appreciation. And now there's, after so much time and tenure, has become a big wig in this hospital of Eaglecrest and has created the Bunyan Award, which is the most highly sought after award over the ELF Emergency Excellence. And now everyone goes for that award, and every single day just goes to Bunyan's grave, says a couple insults about the voice, and then continues to talk about the day and just thank Bunyan for the entire adventure and for saving Eaglecrest.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And as you stand there on stage, looking out towards the crowd, there are these double doors at the very back of the auditorium that open, and this bright light floods in. It's just sunlight from outside, but you could swear that there was a silhouette of a small figure in the doorframe, and in your heads you hear one last analysis.
Hypothesis? You actually are good people. And my friends. Methodology? I've been watching you all this time. Analysis? You're all good people. Even if I annoyed you at times. So thank you.
And the sunlight filters in, and that is where we will end our adventure. Of course! Thank you all. Thank you, Josiah!
Thank you all so much.
Carson.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
So cool.
What a joy.
So
Oh
fun.
my God.
First time ever and to have a character
Insta-death.
death. Yeah, that
I
was
know,
not
that
typical.
was
That's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you tune into the Strixhaven finale next week, and our Amazing Race one-shot,
Jack's Big Gay one-shot.
Jack's Big Gay one-shot, TBD. And we will see you guys next time. Goodbye!